What's up, guys? We're back with the Chill and Chill podcast. I'm Elise, and down below me is my friend, the Flex Gods, also known as
Yo.
Buying. What's good, dude?
Yes, sir. You already know. Buying. 60% comp.
Always. 60% hit him in the DMs, friends. Oh man, that's what's up, dude. So I wanted to have on little old Flex here because he be
Hold up.
trading all the time, dude. Like, he's a demon out there in the trade world. And I wanted to talk more about it because I feel like not a lot of people talk about trading or we're all just trying to get cash. You know what I mean? That's like sometimes a problem because not a lot of people are liquid right now.
Mhm.
So, this is where Flex comes in.
Yeah. Let's see. Trades are the ultimate meta, honestly. I feel like until you start going to shows a lot, you don't really realize how strong trades are. Like trades are like ridiculously broken. Cause it's like, oh man. I don't even know where to start. Where do you want to start?
I would say, like, okay, I'm going to tell you what I did at a show, and
Okay.
then you can rate the trade.
Okay, let's hear it. Have you done a lot of trades?
No, that's what I'm saying. This was like technically my first venture into trading, I would say.
Okay,
Okay.
let's hear it.
So I go to this show, and it's the homie that is the vendor, right? I've sold to
Okay.
him before. He bought like my whole binder and all my like half my slabs a couple of months ago.
Okay.
And I had to get him to my number, you know what I'm saying, for cash.
Yeah.
And it took a fucking like couple of hours to get this dude to
Oh,
my
okay.
number. Like, I'm like sitting there, I'll fucking comp it all out. I giving him like $4 a card in my binder, whatever. Anyways,
Yeah.
irrelevant.
So
It
that was
doesn't
the
matter.
selling experience, right? When you were trying to sell
That
your
was just selling it to him dead ass in
Mhm.
cash. And now come thinking about that, I could have probably done a lot more with just like raiding his raw shit and like getting cash.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't even consider that before.
Yeah.
So, I think that's something that people need to like kind of open their eyes to because not everybody thinks about it initially, I think, when you're
Yeah, no,
selling
I
stuff.
agree.
So, I
Okay.
don't know. So basically, what happened was I'm at this show in Miami,
Uh,
and I'm like, I had all my slabs that I couldn't move. Like, I have had on my store for like 90 days, we'll say. And so I take like a Jolteon from Legendary Collection Hollow in 8.5,
okay.
and I trade that for Celebrations Charizard Raw that was super minty.
Okay, yeah.
So, and I was like, bro, I have this in my store for $70 or something like that. And so we'll just like, you just take this and I'll take this.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, this is a 10. That's the thing. It was a 10.
Yeah. How much was Lazard
And
going for?
I think it was 55 at the time.
Okay. And
So I was like, bro, that seems dumb easy. Like, and
mm,
then we hit the 10.
hit the 10. Let's go. You know, fire. How much are those
uh,
doing?
I think I just actually sold it right before we went on stream for like 280.
Oh, it was
With
that one.
yeah, dude.
That's actually really funny, honestly.
I was like, bro, okay,
So
we'll
you went
take
from something
those.
that was literally not even selling for $70 to like literally
A
profit.
card that has been sitting forever. Like, I was getting pissed off at it, really, to be honest.
Dude, it's so easy. Like, I don't know. It's like trading literally gets you out of stuff that you hate. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. So then I did it again at another booth and I took this fucking Korean Celebrations Charizard in a 9.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So dumb. I have it on my eBay for 120. Cannot move it.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot. And this dude has alt arts. So I say, "Hey friend, you
Yes,
take
sir.
this card and I'll take these alt arts too.
Easy. Easy.
Empoleon and something else. I don't remember. Maybe Empoleon and a Shining Magic card from Celebrations. I think that's what I got.
Yeah.
That's fire, dude.
See, this is. I would love to make YouTube videos about this, but I cannot. it's too much of an exploit. It's like an infinite money glitch. Am I? You know what I mean?
Totally. I'm like figuring out like, okay, what don't I want and what can I give some dude for a card that is like gradable
Mm-hmm.
to get out of paying that man.
Yeah, dude. And it's like the margins you make on just trading down into gradable things is literally ridiculous. Like it's literally insane.
Crazy. I'm just discovering this like a baby, that has just been born into this world.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, dude.
It's the
So,
ultimate.
anyways, I'm trying to think of like we're all going to many people in the chat. Hello, chat. Good evening. Hello, friends. I have Brad G. I got Mr. Wallace and Mr. Dan Ketchum in the building. What's good, dude? Um, yeah. Celebrations are hit the 10, Mr. Walrus. It's a beautiful day. And then now it is going out the door tomorrow. Yes.
Crazy plays.
Super dub. And I think people need to take this stuff into consideration in Orlando. Like, we're about to be there in 2 weeks. You going, Flex? I didn't
No,
ask you.
I'm not going.
You're not going?
Yeah, I didn't have time. I was like planning on it, and then it just didn't work out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I've been like pricing stuff and like putting all my cards in card sleeves and stuff like that. Like, just getting ready for, or like my graded stuff in card sleeves, and it's just a lot of prep, I feel like. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so like when I'm thinking about trading, I'm like trying to figure out, like, you've done it like both on the vendor side and on the seller side. Like, you're just at a show trying to get rid of something and trade.
Yeah,
So I
exactly.
kind of wanted to see what your perspective is on like what to expect when you're doing a trade on both sides, kind of.
Okay, which side do you want to start on?
I guess on, because most people will be buying, so like from a, if you're just walking the floor type of a perspective.
If you're walking the floor, it's a tough game. Well, I don't know. It's like it's pretty much RNG. That's all I gotta say. Because you're gonna walk
Okay.
up to the table and they're gonna be annoying, or they're gonna be like, "I'll give you 50% trade," and you're like, "All right, I don't want to talk to you." What is this a family friendly YouTube or?
No, 100% in no way, shape, or form.
Okay, bet. Because then you'll be like, you know what, fuck you, dude. Like I'm out.
Yeah, all right.
It's like the thing is, when you're trying to get rid of shit too, it's don't even get hurt about shopping it around like a lot. You're gonna get a table who's like, bro, this card sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and you're gonna get another table where they're gonna be like, yo, this card is fire, bro. I'll give you. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so random. You know?
That's funny. Because another thing I was thinking about with it is, like, I think talking to the vendor is super valuable too. Like, if they, like, if you're like, hey, what do you like, you know? And then if you have something like that in your box or whatever, like, you just pull that shit out and be like, yo, dude, I'll trade you, you know, like, you find what they want or what they like or collect.
Yeah.
Or think is like liquid or whatever. And then
it's like a weird video game. It's like a dating sim where you're finding out what gifts they like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you just kind of talk in the conversation. Like, you can literally just shoot the shit with any vendor and just like blah blah blah, and then the conversation will just go to random bits and pieces, and they'll be like, "Yeah, I've been looking for this card," and you're like, "Oh, dude, I actually literally have this card in my
happen
bag."
to have that here, friend.
And then is from there they're like, "Yo, really?" And you're like, "I got it." And then you just are like, "Well, will you trade for this?" You know what I mean? And then
all they can say is no. The worst they can say is no, and you just like, okay.
Another thing too, from the like walking around the floor perspective, is like the more you have on price data, the better off you are. Like, if you can know that a card is like a certain X amount raw and a certain X amount graded, like obviously we're all not going to remember every single card.
Right.
Like, if you have general price knowledge of like a lot of cards, it's so easy just to be like, bro, like, you have something they want, you're like, would you trade for this? And it's like very winning in your favor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just kind of quick, like, oh, you have this sticker at whatever, let's do this, let's do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely think about that. That's very interesting. Like, just raw prices versus PSA 10 or 9 prices are super important. Like, I mean, you can't know everything, but you can target certain cards like that are abundant on the floor. Like, I don't know,
Yeah,
like Celebrations Charizards, bro. The bug, I'm gonna.
yeah. It's like the most low key skill I think when you're walking the floor, even just buying stuff, is like being able to price manage, like no prices off the top of your head. If you see something stickered that's like ridiculously low, and you can just be like, "Yo, I'll take that right now." You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
snapping
Like
ability to
just
snap too. Shit.
yeah, just be able to snap buy things over and over. And if you there's multiple snap buys at a table, if you can end with the like, let me get this, this, and that, and what can you do for these three? I'll give you this. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
So bundling too, that's like a big thing that you're trying to do when you're
Bundle, yeah,
out, when you're buying.
yeah. It's you always it's like very formulaic, but it's like you hit them with the like, oh, you find a card, and you're like, hey, if I threw in these two, do you got room on that? And they're like, yeah. And you're like, how much would you do? And you're like, okay, well, what if I throw this in? And then what if I throw this in? The one thing I've learned with people is once you hit like a certain like money threshold amount, then
Mm-hmm.
they like, how do I say this? It's like I do it in my LCS a lot, but once I hit like $1,000, I can just kind of name my price on other cards as long as it's like within reason. Do you get what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say? Like once you hit
Yeah.
that, like they're like, oh, you're giving me $1,000 cash, and you're like, how about you throw this on 15, throw this on 10? You know what I mean? And then you're like, how
Yeah.
about 30 here? And they're just like, okay, bet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like they're super stoked to have to be liquid, like to have
Mm-hmm.
cash flow that day, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah,
You're
they're
giving
like, dude,
them
I'm not gonna. In their head, I also feel like they're like, yeah, I'm not gonna like blow this deal over like, you know
a
what I mean? Like a
hundred or
normal
two.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I feel that for sure. Oh yikes, dude. What's up,
Um,
Retro? How you doing, buddy?
but yeah, with cash, it's like if you can make those quick moves, it's like the ultimate meta.
Yeah. So what we're learning here, we already a lot of us know this. Cash is king, friends. If you could also work cash. Like you could work the cash and trade. I was watching one of your videos, bro. They're fun, okay, guys. Not everyone here has been around when Flex was actually making videos and was an actual YouTuber, but them videos is fire. So go watch them, all of them. There's Collecticon videos. That's just fucking balling, dude. It's fun.
Like,
It's
like and subscribe. Like and subscribe
like
to
and
this too.
subscribe, dude. Shit.
But
Help the homie out.
oh, back to trading though, because
Yeah.
I think that's what we're trying to talk about. But
Yeah.
you were talking about cash, half trade is really good. Half cash, half trade is super valuable. I feel like you
Okay.
can use it on both sides too.
Do you expect more value if you're doing cash plus trade like type of a thing? Like I'm that's what I'm trying to
On
like
which
decipher is
side?
how much value I should be giving up or taking at what like depending on what side of the table I'm on. You feel me?
I don't. I think it's less of like a table thing, and it's more of a person thing.
Okay.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like some
That's
homies are
interesting.
so like anal about things, and you're like, dude, you're so annoying to deal with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
other homies will be like, chill. You know what I mean? Where they'll be like, they have a. We're just making up numbers, a $250 card, and you're like, some homies, it's like, dude, you could offer them 180 or like 150, and they take it
And
just
then
straight
snap
cash.
it, yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Or you could just offer them full trade at that thing, and they don't even care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it's also it depends on the person, and I also kind of depends on what the person is in the card themselves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if they
But
bought a card for ten
yeah.
bucks, they're not going to be like, okay, you're giving me 250 cash, like, or you're giving me 150 cash right now. I don't
Yeah.
really care if there's room in between.
That's a super dub for anybody that created the card themselves or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like
exactly. So I think it's like it goes back to like the person dynamic more than a general rule. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's how
I
I
feel
think
you.
about it. But then it's
Or I
like,
guess on the other side, then I guess it's like more specific. Like you have to kind of get usually the person on the other side of the table is winning. Like
the vendor.
in the most, yeah, yeah, for the most part. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Would
I
you agree with that?
I would agree, yeah, but you can make it so both sides win, even if you're on the other side of the table. It's like a leverage thing. Do you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you are going to their table and you want only one really specific card, and
Mm-hmm.
you can only give up certain things, they're not. You don't have that leverage for it to be an equal trade.
Okay.
Or like, does that make sense? That's how I think about it. Like, if I want this Charizard that you have, and I
Right.
want it really bad, and I don't have anything you want, you
Then
have.
there's no point in trading with
Yeah,
that
it's
person.
like for you, you're either gonna have to be like, well, you're either gonna have to be like, it's a $300 card, let's say, you're gonna have to be like, well, dude, like for me, for it to make sense, I need like 400 of your trade because this
Yeah.
shit sucks. You know
If
what I
it's
mean?
like super boofy shit and you're like, okay, I need 420. Give
Yeah,
me
no,
420.
yeah, exactly. And it's like I had this one homie do that to me at Collecticon, and I was like kind of annoyed by it. Like he was the homie, he was chill and all, but he wanted really specific cards, and
Mm-hmm.
he wanted to trade me like a Topps PSA 10 Professor Oak. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, like I don't want that shit. Like, and he's like, bro, it's like pop like 10. And I'm like, dude, I do
He's like,
not.
bro, it's low pop. What do you want from me, man?
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, this does not make sense to me. And he was persistent. Like I was like, no, I don't want it. I don't want this. I don't want any of this. And then he's like, come on, bro. And it just eventually ended up working because he just gave me so much that it like didn't not make sense. Do you get what I'm
Okay.
trying to say?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so, but it's like on the other perspective, he wanted this card, and he's like, I have alt arts, and they're great. Like, and they're gradable. It's like, okay, we'll do even fair. Like, we'll literally do full even for even trade. Like, I don't.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not
If,
gonna like. At least for me, when I'm at a table, I'm not. If it's stuff that I like actually need, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, let's value your stuff at 60% or like even
yeah.
80. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's only if it's like annoying to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So if it's harder to sell, you would want to win harder, probably, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's how a lot of tables think. I think a lot of tables have these weird, like, cut and dry, like, rules, which is fine. Do you know what I mean? But then there's other
Yeah.
tables that don't really care. You know what I mean?
That's good. And you got to kind of find the individuals, I think, too, and not sometimes like the businesses are like that. They're not going to give you more than 50, 55, maybe 60%, a lot of them. Like,
Yeah, dude, the stores are
and
very like the corporate stuff.
go to our table. You know what I mean? Come to fucking Retro's table. Like go to somebody's table that is an individual. They can pay you more than some. You know what I mean? Not every LGS or like card company is willing to like
Mhm.
haggle as much. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, exactly. It's
that's
just
probably a
basically
good
too
tip.
with trade. It's like it's so much easier to get 100% value if you're like playing the game right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Regardless of which side of the table you're on. You know?
yeah. And I think having that's what, like, it's so weird because I've been like holding back a lot of my good cards on eBay because I'm just like, bro, I need like good shit to have in Orlando, dude. I just don't want like boofy nines and shit all over my table. Like, I
Hmm.
want nice cards around, and
No, I respect.
uh, it's been tough.
It's tough. I get caught in that too. And part of me is like, I feel like you either have to travel a lot, so you're always doing that, or like you either have to travel a lot or you just fucking. Part of me wants to just list everything I own on eBay and call it a day and just have the cash
Yeah,
flow. You know what I
not
mean?
do it anymore. I mean, honestly, I was watching some dude. He does like a Pokemon vlog, like the card show vlogs, like the sports guys do.
Hmm.
And you were in the video, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is crazy. The
Oh,
Slick's doing it here.
it's Trading Card Empire, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's the name. I keep forgetting the
Yeah.
name of it.
No,
Yeah,
he's the
trading
home.
card.
He's super chill.
Yeah.
Um, what was I gonna say? No, he's really really dope. I actually shared a table with him last time at the last Collecticon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nice. Hell
no,
yeah,
he's
dude.
dope.
That's pretty cool. He got your gold star. He got one of your gold stars, didn't he? I
Mm,
feel like he got the Metagross off you or
yeah, that was a
something.
while ago.
Oh shit. Yeah, I must have just watched these. Like I just found it. It's
Oh, that's so
crazy.
funny. Yeah, no freaking who was telling me that? I think Nick was telling me that too.
Yeah,
That he just
because
bought.
I put Nick on it. I'm like, bro, we gotta find who the whales are, dude. What the fuck?
Oh,
I don't
that's
know these dudes.
funny. Yeah, no, dude. Yeah, I think he cashed me out like 80%. So I was like, dude, like it's fine. Like, you know what I mean? Not a
You
lot of
did
people give
that.
me 80% cash like on the spot. You
Yeah,
know?
that's fire, dude. Hell yeah.
So yeah, no,
Damn.
he's really good at cards. He keeps a lot of shit moving all the time.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like, and that's interesting. I want people to like leave with different shit than they came there with. I think that's kind of cool too. Like, about the best, like one of the cool things about trading is like you could go there with like a whole different inventory. Like the sports card vlogs, it's like they go in with nothing and they come out with like a case.
Yeah.
And it's just like amazing to watch them like work all day. It's kind of cool. I don't really care about sports cards at all, but I just like the card show vlogs. So
The card show, the vibe is way different than just like normal card content, I guess.
yeah,
The card show content is way more hustly. You know what I
it
mean?
is, dude. It is.
And I
And
think
like,
it's good. I mean, if you're trying to ball out of cards, like ball out on cards, like that's like the meta is just you just have to keep everything moving.
yeah.
I know everyone's getting put onto no PC gang, but I'm like,
No,
huh?
no, we're holding things. We hold dumb things that we like. Just do it. It's fine. I'm not on that pack. I'm not on the spicy pack, so we're good.
That's funny.
But yeah, so like I would also think it would be cool to hear like some of your best trades maybe that you've done in the last like I don't know year or something, or like most memorable trades. I guess I don't know.
I don't know. I've done like a lot. I can't really. It's kind of all like a blur. Do you know
Or
what I
it's
mean?
like one that stuck out at a show or something like that. I don't know. Something crazy you picked up. I don't
I
know.
remember I traded for a Skyridge Zard, and that felt really good. I never thought I
That's
would.
pretty cool.
It's the reverse 9, but it wasn't like crazy, but it was like
Dude, that's still a big fucking card, bro. That's shit.
no. I traded. So basically, long story short, is he traded me that and it was the Poncho Pikachu
Oh
in a
damn,
10.
okay.
It was the Rayquaza one. I don't know if you've seen
Okay.
that video or not, but I like break down like the whole thing, and it's like I traded a bunch of small stuff into it. Like it's like $200, like a bunch of $200 cards. Do you know?
Okay, yeah. That makes sense though. Like that's dumb. Like you can have a grail basically for 10 of your cards.
Exactly. And I graded all of it. It was stuff that I all graded, so I was literally in like dirt on like everything.
Hell yeah, that's fire, dude.
Yeah,
Shit.
so that one was good. And then I traded that into a Curry auto. And I don't know if I fucked up, but I feel like I fucked up, but it's okay. That's
What's
how
that curry auto at right now? Who knows, dude?
I don't know. It's a long story. Well, basically when I got it, it was a PSA 10 with an auto 9. This is some sports shit, but
Okay, no,
it was
it's
a
fine.
PSA 10 with an auto 9. And then homies would always fucking try to downplay they're like, well, if it was a 10-10, it'd be sick. And I'm like, you know what, fuck you guys. And I sent it back to PSA so they could get rid of the auto grade, so it would just be a PSA 10
Oh
without.
hell yeah.
And they fucking sent it back and they didn't do shit.
Wait, what?
It was annoying. I had to email them and they're like, okay, we're sorry. And so I had to send it back again. So literally since I got that Curry card, it's probably been like 4 or 5 months.
Oh shit. Okay.
I just been
That's
dealing with that shit forever. But
oof. I mean, you just sell it next season, right? I mean,
yeah, it's chill. I mean, it's Curry too. And this is where it goes back to like trading, where it's like, I think I traded it for 3,300 value on stuff that I'm like, super cheap in. I thought I could sell it probably for like, and that was full trade too. So I'm like, I thought I could sell it for like 4K at that time.
mm-hmm.
But like since then, it's probably gone down to like 35. But it's like, dude, like I could trade it for like a lot of value because it's a freaking Curry PSA 10 auto. Do you know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
All it takes is just finding the right person who's down to give up a bunch of small shit to like get a crazy grail card.
For sure. It's interesting. So that's cool trading like Pokemon for sports and stuff, and like vice versa, because I feel like not many people do that.
Dude, it's
Do they?
I don't think so. Not
That's what I'm
there's
saying. It's kind
people
of
do
funky.
it, but I don't feel like they're like good at it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Like I haven't seen a lot of homies who are like very adept at both sports and Pokemon, but it helps me bridge the gap super hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
For
if you
sure.
find a sports card homie who has Pokemon, they're so like they don't care about it, so they're so easy to work with. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're just
They're
like,
way
well,
less attached for sure. Oof.
hmm?
So much less attached
Yeah.
probably to all their shit, which is good.
With trading, attachment is such a big thing. Like if homies are like, dude, I just want to get rid of this shit. It's the deal is
You're
so
in business, boy.
easy. It's just so easy to be like, dude, they could have $1,000 worth of stuff, and they're like, I don't know, I'd give it
I'll
up
just
for
take
like,
500. You're like,
yeah, exactly. And you're like, or you're just like, well, I'll give you this LeBron card. It's worth like 600, and they're like, okay, deal. Like, you know what I mean?
that's fire, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah. So it's like things mean like if it's sentimental to a person, you're gonna have a tough time.
Yeah.
Like, that's
No,
for
literally,
sure.
dude, I was at a Dallas card show for sports, and this guy had Yu-Gi-Oh. He knew nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hmm.
And I was like, yo, and I was like, how much for everything? And he was like, 300. And I was like, and this is how like much he wanted to get rid of it. And I was like, eh. And he's like, okay, 200. Like, I don't know, bro. And then he's like 150. And I was like, I'll give you like 140 and we'll call it. And
That's
then
so funny.
and then I actually ended up selling there was a Flame Swordsman first edition and I ended up selling that for like $200 and there were still like 20 other
Holy
cards.
shit,
You
dude.
know what I mean?
That's fire,
But
bro.
it's just like attachment. It's like how people perceive these things. And it's like sports bros will literally just be like, I don't understand these Pokemans. And then you
Yeah.
show them a card and they're like, how much is this worth? And then you're like, I don't know, it's like 1,000. And they're like, are you serious? You're
Yeah,
like,
they're like looking down at your $1,000 card. You're like, this is a fucking grail, dude.
mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's like I think having knowledge in both is really, really good because I mean it's TCG, so the the cards overlap. Like people
Yeah.
have sports cards are gonna have Pokemon cards some weird way or another. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah, for sure. I
like
mean, there's sports in Pokemon, and at times, like there's those
Mhm.
Pikachu promos, and like soccer Pikachu. Is there a? I don't think there's a basketball one or any other sports, but there is soccer.
Oh,
That's
basketball would
that's
be
something.
fire. But
Like
yeah,
a Tiny Toons version of Pikachu. Like, you ever play that game, Tiny Toons?
huh?
Tiny Toons All Stars or some shit is like this old video game with. Oh man, I'm old. Sorry,
I'll have to
let's
look it
just not
up.
go down that.
I'm looking it
that
up.
be told.
Tiny Tans.
Chat, back me up here. We got some olds in the chat, right? Shit.
That's funny. No, that would be fire. I'm looking it up right now. It's like freaking whatchamacallit. It's like Looney Tunes, right?
Yeah, it's like Baby Looney Tunes, and yeah, Tiny Toons. Like it was on Sega. Yeah, Dan's got me. Okay, thank God, Jesus.
Oh,
Dan.
sheesh.
Thank God he's old too. Fucking hell. Okay. Let's see, friends. Now that thanks to Dan, we're gonna go into another show and tell moment. Dan on release day pulled me the Guillotiners, and it came back a PSA 10.
Yo, that's gas. I just picked that card up today. I need to grade
Oh
it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking stoked, dude. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird because I like don't know what to do with it. I'm like, bro, I've never, I've never gotten it like
Sell
first
it.
five or
Sell
whatever
it
tomorrow.
right
You know
now.
what I mean? It's weird. Thanks, Dan. Thank you, Dan. You're a good boy, Dan. I'm gonna buy Dan some chicken nuggets in Orlando, dude.
Yes,
Sounds
sir.
good.
Call him. Gear
I know Cheval's. It's not as good as the English one. Don't give me that vomit face. I don't need that. Okay, friend. Oh, Nar. Don't say the B word. Nar, we don't. Not basement. The other B word.
Oh yeah, we don't
Okay.
talk about that.
Tiny Toons. Thank God Dan came back your girl up because this is. How old are you, Flex?
30.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm like 4 years older than you.
Gear
Yikes. Probosaur, what's good, dude? Thanks for dropping by, Boondocks. I think, is Boondocks going to Orlando? I forget, dude. I gotta read this chat, though. Y'all are wildin'. Thank you for hanging out tonight. What do we got? You guys have any questions about trading? Because I'm all in, dude. I'm super, super, super all in. Like,
Trading is literally, I don't know. It's like the ultimate meta because it can get you out of any card if you try hard enough. It can get you
yeah,
out of anything and it can get you into anything if you do it right. Right?
yeah.
I don't know.
It's
That's just how
like,
I think about it.
it's kind of just you have to have good shit though too. I feel like even if you like you can't have super super junk, but because like your cards have to be enticing too. Like you can't. I mean,
Yeah.
I saw something. I don't know. Maybe it was that video you were talking about where you had got like Neo first ed nines, like commons and shit like that, and you were like, I didn't really want these, but for
Mm,
$7 a piece, I'll take them, I
yeah,
guess.
in trade, I remember that actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
or
that's
yeah, it just has to make sense because you're
yeah,
not gonna get full value on like a PSA 9V or something dumb like that. You know what I mean?
yeah, and you have to make it work for. I feel like yeah, that's another thing too. Is like if it doesn't work for them, they're not gonna like. You have to make it work for them, kind of, right?
I think both sides have to win. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like it's like you can win, but the other side has to also win in whatever context they deem winning. Do you know what I
okay.
mean? Like,
So I guess like liquidity could be a win, like or like liquid cards,
hmm
right? Or like big cards. If you want a grail, like that's a win if you're looking for it, I guess.
yeah, dude, there's some dudes like honestly at the end of the day, it's like this is an extreme example, but it's like if trading a grail card for a shit ton of bulk makes sense, it makes sense, right? Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if I could trade a $3,000 card for a bunch of bulk, but the bulk added up to like how do I say this? Like let's say I could get 3,000 for the card, right? But if I could trade into bulk that it was the equivalent of trading I could sell to Troll and Toad or whatever and get that same amount cash out, then why would I
Mm-hmm.
not do it? Like it's almost like getting the like it's a very roundabout way, but it's like a guaranteed way of like getting it, as opposed
Yeah.
to having that card still and then waiting for someone to come up and buy it for that exact amount. Do you know what I'm trying to
Right.
say? Like that's an
Yeah.
extreme example, but I mean I would take that. I mean
Yeah.
it'd be a pain in the ass, but
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Also, like I feel like in person you can get such better deals. Like eBay, people will, I've never really, I haven't done too many deals off of eBay even just because like I mean I bought but not really sold to other people off of eBay like in on Instagram or anything like that.
mhm,
So and you have to be careful, I guess, right? Like you do have to be careful if you're doing it through Instagram and shit or like
mhm.
I don't know. Do you ever do that stuff like trading over IG?
I've never traded over IG. The most
Okay.
I've done is buy over IG.
Okay, yeah, yeah, same. Yeah. I don't
Mhm.
even really I don't even really post them as if they're for sale. I just post them like is my Insta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I feel you. I feel like I need to do that more. I feel like there's a lot of moves to be made on like the local online groups and stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm, that's a
But
good point. Do they have discords by you or like
not Discord, just like you know the Facebook groups and stuff. I feel like
okay, yeah,
those
yeah.
are plays. Do you know what I mean? But I don't
Yeah.
know how to like. I don't know. I don't know how to get on there in a
You don't
way
know how
where.
to like break into the groups. It's kind
Yeah,
of
I
weird.
also don't even try. I feel. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You perceive it's probably like perceived as hard or like weird and then it's just like
And but I mean, at the end of the day, all it takes is like you make one connect and you meet one homie who's down to trade a certain way, and you're vibing. Or you meet a homie who's down to buy, like then you're chilling. That type of
yeah,
stuff you
yeah.
have. You know what I mean?
For sure, dude. It's crazy like just just like the weird friendships you make like even Pokenomics and stuff like that, like all the homies. Like I met Ernesto in real life, like talked to him on the phone, and then just met him in real life like 2 days later.
Mhm.
It was just like so weird, and it's crazy how like how quickly like and easily connections can be made when you like are trying to do the same kind of stuff. It's kind of awesome
Yeah,
and you can really make a home like a real friend out of it, so that's another like super plus for me.
yeah, no, definitely, I agree. I also think, oh man, I don't know. This is where I'm struggling too, is making homies that aren't within our own niche. Does that make sense? Our
Yeah.
niche is to buy cards, sell graded. I need to find homies who just want to buy the grade. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah, dude, we need collector friends. Where the collectors at in chat? Come on, put a one. Where the collectors at? I don't need to see none of this bad messaging from the rest of you. We are collecting this year. There's this bad messaging. Please stop.
PC
Stop it.
gang,
Yes, we are big PC friends.
PC everything, PC
PC
everything
evolved, dude.
2023.
You want to see what I'm PCing this year? It's super dark, honestly, but
Okay, okay, let's see it.
I'm holding. All I hold is cigs, dude. It's super dark. It's super dark. Okay. Okay. So last time I was with you guys in the chat, I was about to go to the Harada signing, and then I went to the Harada signing, and it was super dope. And I watched her paint like this 4 foot tall canvas of like Bulbasaur and Pikachu and Squirtle and like a crazy scene, right? Like she did this in like 45 minutes. This thing that was taller than her, or like almost as tall as her. It was so crazy to watch. And my weed cookie kicked in right as she starts to draw, and I'm like, I was stuck, bro. It was super fire.
Dude,
And
that's
then, yeah, and then afterwards you got 3 cigs.
hmm
So I got, let me see, I got one for Jake Smith, and then, oh shit, I left his downstairs. It's in a different spot. So for the first ones, I got the Flareon from Aqua Magma signed.
oh, that's dope, honestly.
Yeah,
That
and
one's
it has a nice little swirly. You can't really see it, but it's a nice swirl on it by his butt. That shit's gas. And then this one is my favorite. Not selling nothing.
that one's dope.
No.
I love when they draw the Pokemon on there. That shit's
Yeah,
so fire.
bro. Cards with sketches, like I'm all in pretty much. It's dark.
I respect it.
Let's see. And then so that morning I like couldn't find the little artist area or whatever where the panel was.
hmm
So I like didn't get there till like 20 minutes after it started or something, but she hadn't started drawing yet, so it was like fine.
Yeah,
But it was so I go to the little table that they have the sign up at or whatever, and they're like, "What are you here for?" And I was like, "I want to put my name in the lottery." You couldn't put your name in the lottery and go at the same into the signing event at the same time. So I
Oh,
just was like, "I'm here for the lottery first." And then these other dudes come around and they're like, "We're here for the panel. We got the artist panel tickets."
hmm
And so I just jump right behind them after they're done. And I'm
yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm here for the artist panel."
Oh shit. Okay.
So I put my name in like before a lot of people pretty much. And
Hmm.
and then I was like, after it was over, I got the SIGs, and then I waited for like 2 hours or something to see if I could get in like before I went home, because it's like a 2.5 hour drive from my house to Orlando.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I just drove up, and I was waiting because like it pissed me off so bad because I had a Harada Houndoom hollow from one of the Japanese sets,
Yeah.
and I was like, bro, I think that's in my bai, and I was super pissed because I wanted that one signed.
Oh, that would have been sick.
Yeah, and then so I go home and I'm like talking to the homies, and I'm like, bro, should I just go back tomorrow? Why wouldn't I just go back tomorrow if I
Mm,
can get 5 SIGs? Like,
yeah.
because the artist panel was 3 SIGs, and then the general signing was 5. So I was
Okay.
just like, bro. And then I didn't get the Houndoom, so I was like, fuck this. I'm not going, dude. I'm not going. Stupid. I was pissed off. And
That's so
then I was hella salty. And
hmm
then the next morning, I wake up and I get a ding on my phone, and it's like, hey, you're in group 5 for the autos today. And
Okay.
I was like, hold on, it's like my computer's about to die.
Oh, do what you gotta do.
Um, okay, I think it should be good now. Oh, fuck. How is it not plugged in? Yikes. Okay, we're good. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Fuck, where was I? So I get a text, and it's like, you're in group 5 today. They're gonna take like 30 minutes apiece, and we're not starting till like 12. So I was like,
Okay.
bro, I'm up. Let's go. Like, what the fuck am I doing here? So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like take a shower and I just drive back, and I was just super dusted. I was super tired, and so I got 5 more. And this
let's
is
go.
the results of that. This one's kind of derpy, but I still
I
love
like
it.
it,
It's
honestly.
kind of funky. Um, and then this is the family favorite.
That one's
And
gas. That one's sick,
it's
honestly.
fire, dude.
That one's super dope.
It made me laugh so hard. I was just like, yes, thank you, Mrs. Harada. That was okay. And then I didn't have enough cards. That was the biggest problem. I didn't have like enough Harada
Mm,
cards.
that
I
makes
had
sense.
like
Okay.
the Quagsire that Jake Smith sent me, and then I had the Pidgeot, and what else? Oh, and this Gengar, which I bought for it. This was the other card that I bought
That one's
for it.
sick,
Yeah,
honestly.
this shit's gas.
That one's really fucking dope.
So that was all I had. And then I was like, bro, she also will sign fucking energies. Like she'll do sketches on energies. So I went down to the floor and I got a secret rare
Oh,
gold
yo.
energy. And I was just like, bro, I'm going to get a Celebi sketch, dude.
The
The
Celebi
fuck?
is sick.
I
Did you
mean,
just
it's
tell
kind
her?
of derpy, but
Did you like tell her to do a Celebi, or like how did that work?
yeah, you could like request on the back here. Oh, actually, I have the thing still. So you put what you want. You can request your name in Japanese if it's you, but otherwise it's like in English.
Oh,
And
okay.
then you pick the ink color, and then sketch requested, and then I just put like the Pokemon I wanted on there next to it, so she didn't have to like have the translator like ask me and
Mm,
all this stuff. So it
okay,
kind of
okay.
just like made it easier for her.
Yeah, no, I feel you. That's
Um,
dope.
and then the last but not the least,
Ah, that one's sick. The
this
Espeon.
shit's super gas, bro. I'm like, never selling you.
That's fire.
Yeah, so that's the bags that I hold, friends.
PC gang.
We are PCing things. We just don't tell retro. Shh.
That's really. I don't know what I'm PCing right now. Do I have anything?
Yeah, what like what like sports cards or Pokemon? I want to know.
Curry Auto, I'll probably hold on to. It's like one of those things where it's like hard. Like okay, like I'm like okay, I'll probably just hold on to this Curry card. But I mean, if some homie's like, I'll give you $4,000, I'm not gonna say no. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I have like a
yeah.
like semi. What's the word? It's like I don't know. Let me see. Let me see what I got that I'm like.
I want to. Ooh, the Flex Archives. Yikes, dude.
I just picked this up. I don't know what to do with this though.
What we got?
It's a sealed quick starter.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to value it at. You know what I mean?
Ugh,
So I'll
dude.
probably just hold on to it for a while. There's no comps and there's no data. You know what I mean?
Really? They don't sell that much? I didn't. I would have thought they would, but
There's not a lot like on the market.
hmm,
Let me see.
that's interesting, dude.
There's 4 on the market right now.
Okay. None have sold though recently.
No, no sales. So I'm
Hmm.
like, I don't even know what to do with it.
Yikes, dude.
Yeah, it's like the cheapest one listed is 3K, but it's like damaged. Like the box is messed up. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
okay, okay. What
Like
did
it's
you get
literally
it for, or whatever? Like, what did you?
I got in a lot. So I got in a lot with like this. I basically spent like with the homie, I spent like all together off of everything I bought from him, I spent like 8K.
Okay,
So
that's a big drop. Like, that's a like.
yeah, there was a lot of cool shit in it. I got like a complete vending set. I got it's like all the sheets too. So it has like the Uyamas and shit.
Hey, yo, that's fire, dude.
What did it have? CD promos. There was one open. There was a sealed one. It had a lot of shit. Like I can't even think off the top of my head. Maybe I
Yeah,
should rip it.
Provisaur says that's a grail, and Dan says fucking rip it. So we do
I'm gonna
not
rip
listen
it. I'm
to
gonna rip it and
Dan.
just grade everything in it.
I don't even think it's plus EV. Like there are many Japanese products that are plus EV, but that
It's
is
not a
not
play.
one of
I think
them.
it's like because you get the Moltres, the Zapdos, and the Articuno hollows, but those do like probably 610s.
Do they even?
Dude, I don't know. You know what I goofed on? I'm literally so hurt. I don't even want to talk about it. But so there was a Zapdos. It was the Zapdos in a PSA 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Someone listed it was from Singapore. Their starting bid was $100 in a PSA 10.
Hmm.
And then it's from Turkey. Did it really go up to 228? I don't know. I feel like I should have gone up to like 500 on that card.
Damn.
It went for 228.
That
It was
seems
like
really low. Yeah.
yeah, last comp before that was literally 800. And I'm like, dude,
Holy
I should have just gone 3 something. Whoever got it, I'm really bummed.
You said it's
But
from another country though, maybe?
it was from
Like, or
Turkey. So people
okay.
were scared to bid on it. And I'm like, ah,
Yeah.
dude, who gives a fuck? Honestly,
Yeah.
on eBay, if it's from a sus country, who cares? Or if it's
Who
somewhere from
cares? You're gonna get your fucking money back, dude.
yeah, it's like literally who gives a fuck? Like just bid on it. I hate it when people are like, I'm not bidding on that, and it's like, okay, well,
Like
it's
that's
so
from Malaysia. I can't bid on that. And you're like, yes, you fucking can.
dude, just do
Like,
it. Like literally, if their eBay is sus, it's all the more reason to bid on it because you're probably gonna get a steal. If their
yeah.
eBay sucks and it has bad, maybe not the bad feedback where it's like they're not shipping, but if it's like this dude packaged this shit dumb or like whatever, it's like who
Yeah,
cares?
yeah.
Because it's like, bro, if it comes damaged, you just go package came damaged, and then you know what I mean.
Yep, for sure. 100%, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, the stigma against eBay scamming people is really weird because they'll literally side with the buyer like all the time.
Yeah. Buyers are super protected on there.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't had any issues. Like, it's funny because, like, last time I was on a live, maybe it was 2 lives ago. It's been a long time. I don't do them that often or that regularly anymore. So, I was like, bro, I haven't had no fuck ups at the, like, I didn't mess nothing up in the mail. I haven't had any lost packages. The next week, 2 lost packages. I'm like, bruh, why did I even say that shit, dude? Shit.
Did you get them?
Hmm?
Did you get them or no? Like,
No, like I shipped them and they didn't even like get scanned out of my post office, which is super weird. Like,
oh, you're shipping them out.
yeah, I was shipping out 2 packages, like, cause I'm
Oh,
kind of new to selling stuff, like, pretty
dude, for
normally.
me,
So.
I always do the thing. What was I gonna say? I always do the thing where I go in and I wait in the line and have the people scan it. You know what
Yeah, I used to like sometimes I'll leave it if it's busy or whatever,
I
but
mean?
now I'm just like, nah, dude, I'm gonna watch you scan every fucking package. Like,
Dude,
I'll
wait in the
help you.
yeah. No, wait in the line, and honestly, it's good too because it's like it helped me develop like a relationship with like the post office lady. Like me and her are homies now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So literally, like one time they lost my package.
Hmm.
I don't know if I can say. I mean, they won't know. It's fine. It's whatever. But she literally was like, "Yo," I was like, I was bummed. You know what I mean? Because it was like,
Hmm.
it was a PSA submission. It had people's cards in it, and had a PSA 9 Shining Gyarados first ed. It had like big cards. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, dude, are you fucking serious? Like,
Oof.
because basically it was like saying it was gonna send to me, and then it just stopped doing anything.
Tracking.
Yeah, and
Oof.
I was like, dude, are you serious? And then it did it like multiple times, and so I'm like, or like for multiple days, I'm like, this is sus. So I was like stressing out, and I talked to her about it, and she's like, she basically helped me out a lot. She like printed out, dude. You know what's crazy is she printed out this sheet that like shows, like, you know how you get your tracking. Her
Hmm.
like the people, I don't know if people should know this, but on the other side of the actual worker, there's like a
Hmm.
lot of information. Like it
Hmm.
shows every part that it's been scanned through.
Oh, okay.
Like almost every little check. There's like other mini checkpoints besides the like facilities. Do you know what I'm
Oh,
trying to say? And she's like,
that's
it
kind of
happened.
cool.
She was basically like, yo, it happened here at this, and this is where it stopped. And she was like, basically just like, you can call this number here, and this is like the postmaster's number for this specific one. Just keep calling them over and over and over until they pick up.
Damn, that's super like valuable information that you wouldn't have gotten like if you weren't the homie. Like that's pretty good.
Dude, it's crazy. Well, basically,
Yeah,
what I was gonna say is like talking to the post office people is good. If you're homies
yeah,
with them, it like helps out a lot. So it's like,
yeah.
because I know a lot of homies will skip the line and just be like, I'm just gonna drop it off. But I'm like, for me, I turn because if you're gonna go to the post office every other day, you might as well make it like. What I do is I go to the post office to say what's up to the lady, and then I go to the card shop right down the street from the post office. So it creates
Nice.
like that like
That's smart.
ritual. Do you know what I mean?
You do like a loop every other day of like that
Yeah, and
area, or
it's
like
like
once a
now,
week.
like the me and the card shop are homies. They'll hook me up with like whatever. Like they know, you know what I mean? Because if you see them every other fucking day and you're like, yeah, I mail packages and I like Pokemon cards, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, bet. So now I just like, if I ever want to like consign stuff, I just drop it off there. Whenever, dude, I have that box because of the card shop.
Oh, really?
because they basically, this dude came in and he was like trying to sell all this like higher end stuff, like, you know what I mean? And they don't really make sales off of that. So they're like, yo, do you want this stuff? Like, do you want to see what this guy has? And I was like, yeah, dude, of course. And I pulled up and I was like, all right. It was like in 2 separate deals. So I bought some from the homie the first time, and then, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the only reason I have that is because I created a system around. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
yeah, that's amazing. Like creating a network, kind of almost like of options.
It's like a routine. If you make your routine work for you, it's really useful. I know I should do it better. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, it just depends. Like, I don't know. Is this what you do full time, Flex?
Yeah.
Parts? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I want to like dump all my cars and put it into something else, but I don't know what. You know what I mean?
Yeah, stocks are crazy right now, dude. Don't. Scary times.
Like, I want to start a business, but I don't know. Like, I was thinking about starting a boba store.
Bro, you have a business. What are we talking about?
I want to start a second business.
Start a, what is it? Like, get a food truck or some shit. You can sling cards out the side and boba in the back, dude.
Oh my god, I'd be so stressed to have cards in Albuquerque. Like,
shit.
In Albuquerque, bro, shit's fucked.
That's funny, bro.
But
oh my god.
I don't know. Cards is fun though. I always have this like cards is dope because it gave me this like perspective on like all the business shit. But I'm always like, fuck, I really want to translate it to something else too. You know what I mean?
This could be really useful if I made it useful.
Honestly. But yeah.
I think it is useful. It's just it's like mini business school basically is what you're kind of going through almost, you know?
Yeah, that's how it feels to me.
Like real life business school basically if you didn't do it. I don't know. Card
knowledge is very applicable to a bunch of shit. Because I mean, I feel like we both know it's like you can ball out on cards.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. So. It's crazy to see like, I don't know, even just like having a like the amount of the high end cards you have, like that is so nerve wracking to me. And I'm like, bro, you have like the balls of steel, bro. I can't even like understand. I wouldn't be able to hold on to like a crystal Charizard. I would be like, get it out of my.
That's so funny, honestly.
Get out of here, bro.
That's super funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have like, do you have grails? Like, do you have a grail or like a card that you like won't sell or something? I want to know that too.
I have random dumb cards that I hold on to. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like that.
Like what?
Like I have like I think I have 3. It's from Fortnite, but I have 3 Lexic Cracked Ice. It's PSA 10. It's like a $200 card, but I just hold on to them. I don't know. Let me see.
Yes, they have lines at my post office. Damn, it does happen occasionally.
Dude, lines at post offices suck ass. I got really lucky, and the one I go to is like no one's ever there because it's in a weird like tourist area. So you have to like. Yeah. I don't know. Let me see. You want to see my box? I just organized my box.
Yeah, there.
Oh, I can't really. Damn it.
Hey, yo, that shit looking right. That looks like a Dan special right there, bro. What the fuck?
Doesn't it look sick? Oh my god, those fell. But like, I don't know if you can see, but there's like stamps and stuff, you know.
Hey, yo.
It's dope.
Nice.
It's hard to show, bro. But we got full art.
Oh, let me put you on big screen. Hold on one second. My bad.
Oh, you're good. It's so hard to show it on the camera and do this at the same time. Yo,
let's see, what do we got?
Oh my god, find a way to hold this. Watch, I'm doing
full arts miscellaneous. It's a fuckload of miscellaneous, dude.
You want to see the miscellaneous?
Yeah.
I don't know what's in there.
That'll be fun.
I literally just made the labels the other day. I'm very happy about them. They're super sick.
They're sick, yeah. That's gas, dude.
First one.
Hey, yo, that's fire.
Dude, I tried to cross this to a BGS black label. They wouldn't even try to do it.
Really?
No, I was hurt.
Huh.
But
that's strange. Oh my fucking god, yo, what the hell? How much is that?
I don't know. It's an 8, so I don't think it's that crazy. I want to say it's like 150 to 2. I don't know if the 2 price sticker is like valid, you know?
Damn, dude. Hey, yo, the fuck? This is the best miscellaneous pile I've ever seen.
Staff
Shit.
Tyranitar.
Emo.
See, what I think is like where I'm like, I don't have a PC, but I just hold on to cars. Like these cars just kind of like sit. It's not like I'm
Yeah.
like actively like trying to sell any of these. Do you know
Okay,
what I
so
mean?
they on your eBay though?
No.
Okay.
I'm bad about literally I just do enough to follow the algorithm, and I barely
Okay.
started doing that.
Yeah.
I'm the ultimate bag holder, low key.
Hey, yo, beauty fly, dude, get that out of there.
It's just this. This is just random stuff. The
Oh
wormhole
my
is
god,
cool. This
that's
Genesect is
funny.
actually low key sick.
That shit is fire. I'm not gonna lie to you, that fucking secret rare, yikes, dude. Hey, yo, why do you have that? Flareon reverse, dude.
This one's cool
Shit.
too.
Hey, yo. Oh, I do. That's Virizion, right?
Yeah, it's like the
Nice.
shiny one. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this one too, the level X.
Hey, yo.
What else? Oh, this one's a banger.
Damn, level X Gengi? Shit, dude.
What is this?
Flex on them, flexy. Hey.
This one's dope too.
Oh, Yes, sir. That's just fire, dude.
What
Damn.
else? Do you want to go through this
I
box?
love a miscellaneous pile, dude. That was fire as fuck.
It's pretty dope.
Oh,
Sometimes I
yeah.
just look through these when I'm bored.
Hell yeah. I wish I had mine out like that. Mine are like in a big ass like plastic tub and in I don't know, ETBs or some shit,
Dude, you should
honestly.
get this thing. Like this
I know
case,
the shoebox
like
is
the box.
fire.
It's a really specific one because you have to get the ones that fit these. Do you know what I
The
mean?
graded cards, yeah. Dan has like a link, I think, in one of his videos recently. I gotta get in there.
Affiliate ads.
Yes, click the link, friends.
Dude, affiliate is the meta.
Dude, I don't know how to do it. I need to talk to people.
Affiliate will make you more money than ads, like YouTube ads.
Well,
Like
not monetized yet, Brand.
when you get there, it'll
Working on it.
no, you got it. When you get there, affiliate ads are fucking like what?
Yeah, for sure. I gotta check that shit out, dude. We gotta keep making lives. That's a fucking problem. Like, I just gotta keep going live.
Dude, honestly, just chill modern and you'll get a lot of views.
Yeah,
That's literally it. I'm convinced if homies who chill, well, they probably really do like modern, but it's also like homies who chill modern like know what they're doing.
They get the fucking algorithm. It's
They get
not a hard game to
not that
win.
hard. It's literally a new okay. New set comes out every 3 months. You follow the same formula,
Yeah.
like dude, and you go, what do I invest in? What do I buy?
What are the best 5 buys of Sword and Shield? I'll fucking
Dude,
kill
I
myself.
made when I first started, I made videos like that. Those got so many views, but I can't. It makes me feel like a sellout now, or like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, dude.
And
honestly, like my shit was like born out of annoyance of that almost. Like, you know, I don't put prices. I started doing like shorts of like every Pokemon in order of the Pokedex, right? So like that's what my whole channel basically is. And then I started doing these silly lives just for fun kind of. And but yeah, so it's like it's interesting, but shorts are dummy. Like they're crazy. Like I don't know why they do good, but they just sometimes you just pop and you're just like, okay. This is
you want to see the waifu pile?
Oh boy. Give it to the boys. You're welcome, chat. You're welcome.
We got Marnie 10, Erica's
Hey, I kind of like that card actually.
Rosa 10. Okay, there's the no glare. Blue is or is it green? It's green.
Green. Yeah, green's exploration or some shit.
It's green.
Yo.
Narnie. Bianca. Skyla.
Damn, you got a waifu pile, bro. You need to sell those. There's so much money right now, dude.
I know I need to. I really do.
That Skyla is expensive. Oh my god, Karen, dude. Shit, that's like
a 10. It's kind of hard to find. I don't know why.
Couple hundies, I think, dude. Oh, Mallow, dude. If you had that shit in Japanese, Mallow's like 2K or something, like $1,000.
The Japanese stuff goes crazy, right? Like I don't really get it. I do need to sell these. You're right, though.
Dude, that one especially the blue-haired chick. Come on, what are we doing, bro? Yeah, yes, that one.
I'm the ultimate bag holder,
bro. I think I don't know. You send that shit to with Colson to fucking Japan in a couple of months, and just like let him take 20%.
Yeah, might take low
They're
key.
gonna sell them immediately and have like dumb prices you've never seen. Like,
Dude, but you know what I do genuinely is I go through these boxes and once a day I just pick out 5 cards randomly and I just put it on my eBay for the algorithm. That's literally it.
that's fire, dude. Actually, you separate them by like what's listed and what's not, or you just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I have a listed box like over
Okay.
here. So this is like unlisted, like
Okay.
this is like unlisted slash show inventory, I guess, is
Okay.
like the best way to put it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just started optimizing the system too.
Yeah. Dan was talking about it in his last thing, and he has the dry erase like tape on the front of the boxes.
Uh-huh.
So you can like
Oh, that's
put different. So you can
smart.
like, so you don't have to like keep crossing the shit out and like rewriting it.
That's smart.
So yeah,
Dude, yeah, what I
there's
do,
rats.
watch, I'll show you what I do really quick. So
Let's
with the
see.
dividers, like I just made like a bullshit like divider thing, but I just print out the labels
Okay.
with
Yeah.
whatchamacallit, the label printer thing. So I can
Mm-hmm.
just cut them out and just take them off as I like change.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's easy enough. Yeah, he has a whole harem of waifus, dude. Shit.
Damn it. I just got this one too, but I just listed this one.
Hey, yeah, the ear. Wait, is that Japanese or English?
Japanese.
Okay, nice. Oh yeah, that shit's like fucking $300.
I got it in a trade.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's pretty fire. I wish someone would buy my Lugia.
Mm.
I literally fucked up. I listed one at 5 and someone bought it right away, and then I forgot to relist the second one.
Oh, yikes, dude. What are they? Are they down a bit?
A little bit. They're like 450 now.
Oh shit. Okay.
But yeah.
Dude, I'm bummed you're not going to Orlando. I was like, okay, we're gonna like get to hang out. Like, it was good. But yeah. What other ones are you doing this year? Are you planning anything specific?
Let me see. I'm going to Dallas Card Show, but that's sports cards. I'm going in March. Let me see Collecticon.
Collecticon has one in Dallas in a couple. Like, I think that one's next is Dallas.
I'm gonna go to Dallas. I'll probably skip Kansas City. I'll go to Long Beach. I'll probably skip Charlotte, Denver for sure, Houston for sure.
Okay, nice.
So I don't know. Kansas City and Charlotte. Those are the only questionable ones for me. But the other 4 I'm gonna go to.
Yeah, I'm all set on Kansas City, dude. I don't. It's not
You're
a
going to
place I'm
Kansas
trying
City?
to go. No, I'm not trying to go to Kansas City, dude. No,
No, that's
not
respect.
for me. Not for me. But Long Beach,
Long Beach is the meta.
might have to do something.
Yeah, sir. No, I think Long Beach is a play. I mean, all Collecticons are a play, like no matter what, right?
Yeah. Did you go to Orlando last year or no?
No, I didn't go.
Okay, I've heard good things. That's why I like say that because
I
it was
want to
super
go.
packed.
So basically, for like after Christmas or like during Christmas, I was like, I don't want to think about traveling. And then I like by the time, you know what I
Got
mean?
crazy.
Yeah, it was already like I'm like, it's too late to figure this out. But I mean, I guess I could have figured it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's rough. I guess you bring Van with you to all of them, or does he come and he still comes with you like to all the
Yeah,
shows and
he goes
stuff?
to most of them. Yeah, when he doesn't have school and stuff.
Okay, yeah,
He can only miss so much school before they're like your child's a truant or some shit. You know? So then my parents get all hurt. You know what I mean? It's like that. Like
yeah, you gotta make the parentals. You gotta deal with that. So
yeah, no, it's annoying.
understandable, dude.
Yeah, part of me is I'm like I feel like Van learns more just doing this shit than school, but I'm not
That's
trying
kind
to
of funny. How old is he, by the way? I don't actually know.
He's 7. He just turned 17 like a couple months ago.
Holy shit, dude. He's gonna be a little fucking hustler, bro. Shit.
Dude, he's spending money that when I was 17, I was like,
I didn't even think about.
Fucking sense. Do you know what I mean?
Crazy, dude. Oh my god.
It's crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah, no, definitely. I wish because me and Van would get into Pokemon every couple of years, like cards again, and like we would just do dumb shit. Like I remember one time we got into Pokemon, we were playing the game. I couldn't even afford the decks. Like I bought one starter deck, and I was like, oh my god, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I was like, dude, I wish we just started learning how to flip the cards. Because I feel like even when it was slow, it was an easy like.
You could still make it happen, like I don't know, like
yeah, it's like bro, card shops underprice their shit all the time. Go up, flip it on eBay, grade it.
Yeah, for
I don't know. There
sure.
were so many plays, and I'm like, oh, I wish I started earlier. But everyone
Bro,
always says that, though.
exactly. I mean, it's so funny. I was re I at one time I rewatched a video of mine that I used to like do opening videos back on my channel back in like 2016 or 17 whenever I was like super into it.
Hmm.
And I said, "P.S. I might get this graded," and then I just never thought about it again. I like looked up the price, and I was like, "These fucking people want $100 for a membership to their dumb club, and then I gotta pay them 15, like $10 per card." And
Yeah,
I was like, "That's crazy, dude. What the fuck?"
dude.
I
Yeah.
thought it was a scam, bro.
Oh, really? No way,
I was like, "What the fuck is this racket, dude?"
dude. That's
And it
funny.
is a racket.
Yeah, honestly, low key. I remember when I first learned about grading, I was like, this is crazy. I was literally like, it doesn't make sense. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
dude, for real. It's kind of nuts. I
Yeah.
think we're like, I don't know. We always talk about it's like, oh, are we, is it gonna go up or is it gonna go down? It's like, dude, just don't worry about it. Just keep moving. Just keep moving.
Just enjoy the ride.
Like,
Honestly.
ah, man.
I don't know. I think it's fine. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like I haven't thought about that in a long time. Do you remember like maybe it was like a year ago, everyone was talking about that and it like was like such a like
It's a
discussion.
hot topic.
Is it gonna
Yeah.
go up or down? Are we in a bubble? And now it's like, dude, like no one even cares about that shit anymore.
It's
Like it just
like
is what it is.
we probably are. We're just moving. Everyone's still in. We take what we can get. It's like the people that are in it are buying.
Mhm.
It doesn't really matter whether we're in it or not or where we are in it. Doesn't fucking matter. Let's
I
just
feel
go.
that.
Let's just run. Let's
If
speed
you keep
run
shit
this
moving,
bubble, dude.
like
Shit.
I don't know. You don't have to like worry about shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's why I'm like super stoked to just like at least like go to the Collecticon is cool because you can like refresh your inventory a little bit, get some raw cards, like get a grading pile together. Basically, that's what I'm hoping to do is be able to like pick up a whole grading pile just from Collecticon.
Hmm.
And like I'm not gonna like last Collecticon. I feel like I was kind of a dick to like the little kids and stuff. I was like, oh, I don't really care. I'm not gonna trade you any of my shit for your fucking boof ass shit. But
Yeah.
and like, and then now though, like I'll look at any person's binder. Like I want to see everything that's in the room if I can. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
and I don't care how long it takes or whatever. Like, if I can get it and I can pre-grade it there, that's like
Yeah.
super valuable and like dummy valuable. You can't get scammed. It's very hard to get scammed in person. Like, it's just so much better. I don't know.
Dude, it's a play, honestly. Especially if you can just buy a bunch of shit at once at like 70%. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
it's
harder in Pokemon to just get people to be down to bulk sell all their altards, but in sports, I make that play all the time.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
there's just homies who just have only raw, so you just go and you're just like, yo, let me get that, let me get that, let me get this, let me get this, and it's like, would you sell all this at like, if I bought this much, would you do 70% or like whatever?
right.
It's like all you do is just check the centering, and then go home, and then you pre-grade. You're like you just go through everything, and then the ones that'll
Yeah,
10 you send in, and the other ones you just trade out of them. So you're pretty
right.
you trade out of them for 100% value. Do you know what I mean? It's like such an easy play.
That's so. Oh man, that's such a good like. It's such a yeah, like a high. It has such high utility to be able to trade. Like
Hmm.
that's the name of the game, guys. That's what I'm gonna be. We all have to like open our minds and just like be cool, cause like you get what you want, you get things you want, and you get rid of things you don't really want. Like
Yep.
it can be an amazing way to like get out of get out of shit, get
Yeah,
out of
it's like
anything.
most of the time too, you get 100% value. Like no one's gonna be like if you're talking to some random person, they're not gonna be like, okay, you're getting 75% trade. Like, do you know what I mean?
Right. It should be more than technically, right? Like it should if they're gonna pay you like 60% in cash,
Hmm.
you should be getting more for the trade, like more value if you're trading them
Yeah,
something,
and
right?
it's just like, dude, if you find random people on the floor, just hit them with, yo, you want to trade, and then everyone trades at full value, one for one, and it's like
Yeah. So that's the play then. Randos.
Random.
Those are the play, dude.
Dude, like you know the homies who there's always homies who like have signs that are like trading. Do you know what I mean? And
Okay.
honestly, too, all you got to do is just talk to homies in the lines. That's the low key play. Because
Okay.
it's like if you talk to homies while you're waiting in line, like people, okay, you know the oh my god, what's that one table? It's like some random ass table, and they're always like, we buy everything, but then people get hurt about their prices.
Oh yeah.
But
It's
there's
like
people waiting in that line,
the
and you
game's end, dude. That's the name of it. The
already,
game's
yeah.
end, bro. It's the darkest shit I've ever
Mhm.
fucking heard, bro.
It's some shit like that, but it's like, dude, like you you go and wait in that line. I
To
mean,
sell out. To be goodbye. Bye, hobby.
and it's like, dude, if you go in that line, and because sometimes I'll wait in those lines just to see what they'll offer me on random shit that I want to get rid of. And so, I mean, if you're in that line, all you got to do is talk to the homies that are literally waiting in line with you, who obviously have the same goals of
Yeah.
trying to get rid of shit. And you go, what are
Right.
you selling? And then they're like, this. And you're like, oh, if you don't sell it to them, I'll buy it.
That's super smart.
It's
Fuck,
low
bro.
key, but you just like do shit like that. It just fills in the day. Do you know what I mean?
Flex. That was a super strat you just gave away. That deserves a Patreon, bro. Fuck. That
Fuck, I guess it's
is
time to start a Patreon.
that is a Patreon exclusive, dog. What the fuck are
Dude,
you
those are
doing?
like the moves though. Because I mean, if you know they're gonna
Yeah.
go to a table that's gonna buy at 50%, all you have to do is be 50%. It's not
Just
hard.
give them give them 51%, and you have the collection in your
Literally all
hand.
it is. And most of the time, those people walk into the tables and they're fucking hurt.
Yeah,
Like
they're
like
sad as fuck,
they're like
dude.
he offered me $50, and you're like, would you take 60? And it's
It's
like they already got
amazing.
that shit offered, so it's like yours looks good. I don't know.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you're helping them, dude. What the fuck? I'm
Yeah,
helping.
dude. Oh my god. You know what's crazy? Okay, so you know that Meta Gross Gold Star
Yeah,
that I sold? So here's the long story, like the weird long roundabout story of that one.
yeah.
But so it was like post COVID, like early post COVID, when you had to wait in lines for shit and everyone was like masked up. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
So my card shop would always have long lines. And so I would like wait. It was like a random like card shop, but so it's like a more corporate one.
Okay.
And so I would like wait outside, and there'd just be always people with binders, and I'd be like, "Yo, are you trying to sell that?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "How much?"
Damn, bro, snaking them right in their
This
own
is how it
line. That's fire,
goes,
dude.
honestly.
Shit, that's so
I
fire.
wouldn't do it to any of like the chill LCSs, but this one's like super corporate, so I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if it's like a nice guy that you just like that you talk to versus like some dickhead, like Cool Stuff Inc. or whatever, like mall
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. But yeah, no. So literally, so how I got the Metagross is literally what happened. Is like there was this couple. This is a funny ass story, but so there's this couple, right? And they had a binder. They had good shit. It was like EX era stuff. It was like you could tell that it was someone who collected for a long time and they really cared about their collection.
Okay.
And so I was like, yo, like, are you selling this binder? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, I'll give you like, well, they sold some stuff already. I remember they were on their way out, but they still had a bunch. And I was like, oh, can I like buy like whatever? And they had good shit, but this store doesn't do Japanese. So I was like, I scooped up a whole Japanese binder for like $200. And then they were like, oh, like if you want like other stuff too, like we just sold a bunch to the other store on the other side of town, which is like the same corporation, like the same like place, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And over there was a Metagross Gold Star, and I was like, fuck, I have to go buy this. So I bought that. And then I was gonna meet up with them. Oh my god, this tilts me to this day. But they were like, we have two more binders just like this one. And so that means there's gold stars, like because the binder I picked up had like it had a dark Charizard that was like I graded it actually, got a 10.
Oh my god.
But it was like so much stuff like that, I guess, in this other binder. And then so literally I hit up the homies. So next day they hit me up and I hit them up and like they're like, let's meet at 3. And I hit them up and they didn't reply. And then they hit me up like 3 hours later and she's like, sorry, my husband got arrested.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
And I was like, dude, are you fucking for real?
And it's like, well, now you really need the money, so let's get those binders.
I know. I literally hit her with the, hey, I'm sorry, that's fucked up. That sucks. If you still want to sell the binders, though, let me know.
That's
But
so fire, dude. Be like, if you need bail money, hit me up.
he's still.
Cause
It's funny because she found me on Facebook like a year later, and she's all like, "I have these Pokemon cards." I was like, "Oh my god!" But it's all modern bulk, and I was like, "Fuck." But now,
damn.
I just like usually I unfollow everyone on Facebook so I don't have to see shit because I just use it for cards. But
Yeah.
I leave hers on, and it's just like she'll just post about her husband like being incarcerated still, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the one tie I have with these people. You know what I mean?
That's the only connection that I have to you, and I still want to buy your cards though. If you're,
I just don't know. They were kind of sus. Do you know what I mean? Like,
mm-hmm.
so I don't know where they. I don't know the whole thing behind it because they were saying it was his sisters. So part of me feels like they like
They
had
jacked
it.
up his collection.
That was the vibe I was getting. Do you know what I mean? Because I think they probably had like a family storage unit, and he just came and like swooped them all. That's my because he told me they were in the storage unit. You know what I mean?
Oh
And then
yeah,
when he got
yeah.
locked up, she was like, "Well, I can't access the place that they're in."
Oh right. Okay. I feel you. Oof.
So
Yikes, dude. Hey,
I
at
don't
least you got
know.
that Metagross, dude. Shit. Whatever, bro.
Oh. So I'm like, maybe once he gets out, I can hit him up again and be like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
At least you got the. You're gonna get the update. At least, like that's a good thing. You're definitely gonna get that update.
Yeah, honestly.
Check your Facebook, boy.
Yeah, we'll see what's up though.
That's super fucking funny.
But yeah,
Oh
I
my
don't know. I just
god,
have so
dude.
many dumb random stories like that from cards. I feel like it's so random. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it do be like that sometimes, you know. I'm like,
I want another good collection. Collection buys bring me life.
yeah. When's the last time you had one?
It was last week.
Okay.
I know I'm fucked up. It was
You
it's
just
so
like a super fiend, bro. That's hilarious.
hard not to fiend on that shit. You know what? When that fucking shit like it's dopamine, right? When that dopamine shit hits, it feels good. Like it feels. I think it feels more fucked up than drugs. You know what I mean? When you buy a
Cards
collection,
are addicting.
when you buy a collection and you're in like 60% and a lot of it is gradable, tell me that doesn't hit.
That dude, that's fire. That's a good day.
And you know what else hits too is when you're going through it and you're like, oh shit, I didn't even notice this card. You know what
This
I
is
mean?
behind this card,
Yeah,
like
and you're like, oh, they have dupes of this.
yo.
You know what I mean though? And you're like,
Yeah, for
oh,
sure,
dude,
dude.
they had this in there.
Oh
Like,
my god.
nah, that shit feels really good. But it's like weird now because it's like you don't really get those, like the crazy early binder deals like pre-COVID. You don't really
Yeah.
get those anymore.
You have to have been living under a fucking rock to have not sold your cards if you were going to sell them, basically. So yeah, I
Basically,
feel
now
you.
we have to comp out every fucking card and give you a value. And and a lot of homies are like, I want 10% off. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's it. Oh,
Yikes.
nah, that shit's tough. It's hard to deal with. I'll still pay full market if it's gradable, but that's pretty much it.
That's exactly. I'm 100% with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's sad that it's come to this, but we do what we gotta do. Get those monies.
It's a place.
Swami, you're coming in late, friend.
Swami.
We finished talking about trades. If you want to go back and try to see if you can trade your Marvel bags for other bags, I don't know if they'll be there in Orlando, but you can
We have
try.
Marvel bags.
Yeah, he's got like a bunch of CGC Marvel stuff that he's been crushing on.
So I need to bring to Collecticon to make money.
Good question. I've seen a lot of your cards in voice, and anything that had a woman on it probably will be fine to bring
Yeah,
to a
honestly,
nerd convention.
That's the mega play.
And all of your good raw cards. Do not forget the good raw cards because Swami, if you don't know, next time I'm not at a convention and Swami's at a convention, raid his fucking table. Okay? Raid it. Because he's got super minty shit. Super minty. Go to Swami, okay? But not before me. Please. Not before me.
Dude,
okay?
Yeah,
Swami always has gas.
Card I have right now.
You have one?
I have hold on. I'm so curious about it right now. So you know Spider Gwen?
Okay, yeah.
So it's like her like rookie card or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, it's only I was like it's like $100 card. I basically bought like 30 copies of that card for like $200. So
Holy shit, that's pretty good.
I think like a lot of them. PSA 10s do like last one did 120. So I'm like I need to just grade them. You just started talking about Marvel and I got all distracted.
Yeah, he's been doing it with CGC and people have been like snapping it up, I think. Like people have been loving it.
Yeah,
Even in CGC, which is good. You know.
that's fire. Have you been grading with CGC at all?
I contemplated getting a quick sub out before this of Scarlet and Violet. Like
Mm-hmm.
all the character rares and shit, and like the I don't know, the Arcanine and the Gyarados shit. But then I didn't do it.
Dude, I have like a dumb CGC pile that I always tell myself I'm gonna grade, but then I never do it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I just want someone to say yes, I grade with CGC all the time. It's great. You know what I
I
mean?
I get at least one damage card every submission probably,
Mhm.
and it pisses me off.
Yeah,
What else? Their turnaround times are dummy good though. Like
for CGC.
yeah, like I've heard less than a week turn.
Really? That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Should I
Yeah.
send this to CGC?
Let me see.
It's a
Oh Jesus
pre-release one.
Christ. Um, that's a pre-release Clefable.
Yeah, it's
Is
like
that
fucked up. I
real?
don't know if CGC is more like if the like on the weird like in PSA I feel like they'd almost give me like an Insta 6 or an Insta 4. You know?
Yeah.
But
If
with
you can get like a 7.5 or something or an 8 in CGC, like that's probably a dub.
that'd be gas, honestly.
Yeah.
Watch. All I have is I'll show you my CGC submission just while it's out, I guess. And then we can talk. Look at this Machamp.
Yo. Square
OC.
cut or something or what?
It's
I
just
don't know.
really OC. It has 2 alignment dots on the top, like on both sides
That's
when you
funny.
like look at them. But it's really hard to see on camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just saw the fat border. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
This Pikachu is pretty OC too. It has all the text cut off on the bottom. You see it?
Oh shit, really? Oh, you could get that error graded, and they give you subs with the errors.
Yeah, I just have like dumb errors. I also have 2 of the gold
Yeah.
cards.
Oh shit, bro, get those in. They're going. If you 10 them, it's like fucking $3,000.
Oh my god, I need to do this shit. I just been like procrastinating because I'm like, eh. I'll have what else? This one's sick. I actually really like this card. Do you see the crimp on it or no?
Top crimp.
Yeah, I'll have to show you.
I know a guy that if you grade that, actually, I
You
probably
see
he'll
it?
just buy a raw.
It's a great crimp. Do you see it?
Oh shit, yeah, that's fire.
It's
Actually,
really
okay.
good, right? Like it's fucked up good. If you have
Damn,
a
that's a
guy,
good one. I got a guy.
okay, bet.
I'll send you. I'll send it to him. Send me a
What
picture
else?
of this after the live, and I'll.
All right, cool.
Stick
I
it
got you.
into it.
These are cool too. They're not as crazy, but they both have the alignment dot on them. I can't. It's
Oh,
so
okay,
hard.
okay. Those are tough. That's crazy because like it's weird to see it with the gold and everything. It's kind of funny.
It's crazy. That's pretty much it.
I
It's
wish,
just about
yeah,
more.
somebody was like they want a color difference between the perfect tens and the pristine tens from CGC. I don't know. Like,
I think that'd be cool. It's just like the black label BGS. The black label hits so hard on the freaking versus the pristine.
yeah, I feel that.
Here's one more cool error. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like double printed, so it looks like 3D.
Oh shit, that's awesome. Yeah, I got a bunch of errors actually from there's a bunch of errors in basically on the Radiant, like on all the Radiant cards in Japanese, there's like a certain error where it's like in Japanese they call it like lost soul, which is kind of fire. It looks like a ghost almost coming out, like the alignment of the texturing is off.
Okay.
So it's like you get like a weird like ghosty effect on the Pokemon.
Yeah.
And it's super sick. I wish they would put Lost Soul on the labels because I kind of want like it's like a ghost Eevee. They have it like from Pogo. Like the first time I saw him was on the Venusaur, but then I got a bunch of the Eevees and a bunch of the Charizards, and they said,
Oh. Can you see this? I don't know. Okay. Fuck. fuck. Never mind. I don't think it'll show on camera.
Looks like a dent in the middle of it though.
It looks like that's what so it looks damaged, but I think it got crimped. But on not in the old booster pack or like in booster packs, it has the back crimping.
Mm-hmm.
I think the back card got like crimped.
Oh, that's kind of funky, huh?
I wish I could
So
show
it goes all the way down the card, like all the way down the length of it?
Yeah, it goes all the way down, and you can kind of see like the weird ridge texture of like how the booster pack
Oh, that's kind of cool then.
It's on a like Jolteon, which
that's fire. Actually, I would buy that for like bid 10.
I just don't know. Part of me is like, this just looks fucked up, but another part of me feels like it's literally from that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be actually. I don't know what they would like designate that as either. You know,
I don't know.
Kind of
We'll see what's up. It's just like random shit.
Yeah, it's funny because like error collect, I basically just like started like this one dude bought something off of me, and I was like asking him questions. He's bought a couple of cards off of my friend, like and I'm just like, what do you want? Like, what kind of errors do you want? Because like I could find things, you know what I mean? Like if I find something that you want, I can get it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like super fucked things that are not easy to get. And I'm just like, okay, so the more fucked, the better. Got it.
Okay. What'd you sell it?
I sold it. I got a special delivery Charizard that was crimped.
Oh, shoot. That's
yeah, and I sold it to him for like 180, dude. It was pretty great.
Damn, that's crazy.
That was super ass.
But
and then he ended up buying Ernie's Stormfront Charizard that was crimped at the bottom. It was like the weirdest thing. We've never seen a Japanese crimped card before.
That is kind of crazy. Honestly.
It's crazy. Like, I've seen a fuckload of Japanese cards, and I've never seen a crimped one. I'll tell you that. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Would you want a crimped Squirtle? It's Expedition.
I actually do like that card. To be fair, how much? $5 bid 5. Bid 5.
Shoot. Bid 5. I don't know how much it actually is worth. It's so let me see. It's just crimped on the bottom, but it won't.
Is it a good crimp or a lame crimp?
It's a baby crimp.
Okay, then bid 5.
But I think homies want it. I don't know. Homies are weird.
Yeah, it's like got to be super fucked for people to like get on board. That's what we learned with the Stormfront one.
Okay.
At least. So, because it was like the tiniest, weirdest little like edge crimp. It was like but you could see it. Like it was very visible. It was just, it was super odd. I was like super hyped on it, and then he's like, oh, yeah, I just sold it for no money. I was like,
damn.
Killing me, Ernie. I wanted nuggies for free.
I know. I'm just gonna tell you my PSA sub, I guess.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? You just casually a shiny Charizard. Okay.
This one's good. I think this one can 10, hopefully.
Damn, bro. Why are you waiting? What are you waiting for, bro?
Card savers. So what I do is I always just do a bunch of submissions and like separate them. So I'm just fucking. This is my box right now.
Oh, nice. Okay, gotcha.
But yeah.
Damn.
What's up?
Yeah. What do you send them in normally? Like 50 batches of 50, or?
I've been trying to lower it as much as I can. I don't know if I'm being a conspiracy theorist, but I'm like, I just got destroyed on one submission where I sent 200 cards. So I was like, this sucks ass, and I don't want to feel this way ever again. You know what I mean?
That's super funny. I love that.
No, I've been doing, let me see. I'll give you the exact numbers. I did 18, 16, 2, 17, 10, 24, 38, 36. So the more bulky cards I'll do in the 30 range, and the more like better cards I'll do in like the under 20 range. It just feels like better. I don't know if I'm being conspiracy theorist. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Honestly, like, I don't know. That's interesting. I've just been splitting it up as like 25 kind of. That every time it ends up just being like 25 to 30 cards. And I feel like I'm like screwing myself a little though, like, because the shipping, and it's just like, bro, unless you send it all in one box, like, that's fine, right? Do you send it all in one box and split
it all in one box? Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I ended up doing it like okay, 1 week I'll send 25, the next week I'll send, like, the end of the week I'll send 25 more. It was like super disjointed. So it's
Oh,
costing me like dumb money for no reason, basically.
oh, that makes sense. I know the insurance or the shipping back is gonna cost me a shit ton, but like I sent them all back. So I sent them all there in one, but I separated into. Let me see how many packages.
Like
One, two.
$30 depending on like the amount of cards you put in there. Fuck, dude.
I know it adds up. It's fucking annoying, but I'd rather mitigate the risk than have like a submission with 200 cards.
With a
Honestly,
shitload of eights.
yeah, no, that happened to me in December. That fucked my month up. I literally
Uh,
spent forever just recouping. Well, I was recouping the initial cost of all the cards I bought, and then recouping like just the grading fees. You know what I
oof.
mean? It was
Yikes,
fucking
dude.
annoying because it was like for good shit. It wasn't bullshit. It was
Yeah.
I think I was talking about this. This is for like Neo. It was a complete Neo Discovery first edition set.
Oh, I remember that in Discord. Yeah, I saw that.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm pissed. I'm still pissed about that. Anyways, but so basically, it's like they on the hollows they gave me straight eights, and on the non hollows they gave me straight nines, and I'm like, bro, like I'm not.
what else can I do here?
I just know I was like, bro, like I did not fuck up that bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I got it
right.
back, and I was like, oh my god. I cracked out every fucking hollow, and
Really?
yeah, because I was looking, I'm like, bro, these are all at least nines, like straight through. Like, it
Damn,
should have
dude.
been, it was literally A, 6, 9, A. And I'm like, bro, it's like in another submission, if I would have done it at a different time or some weird shit, it would have been, I feel like it would have been 9, 9, 9,
All
9,
nines.
10,
Yeah,
9, 9,
yeah.
9, 9, 10, 10, 9. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah, that's
it's the
rough.
I was expecting the nines with like 10 sprinkled in, but I got eights with like nine sprinkled in. I'm like, bro, like I
Hmm.
know what your dumb nine standard is. You know what I
That
mean?
is super annoying, honestly. Like,
They were like the strongest eights ever.
yeah. You
Yeah.
sent them at like bulk though?
Yeah, I sent them at bulk.
Send them, bro. Send them at 40.
I know. That's how I feel too. I feel like sending them in at a slightly better, like gives you a better grades. That's just how that shit goes.
Maybe. Small, small chance, maybe.
I don't know. It feels better for me. Like
Yeah.
the math that I've done, I'm like,
I would have sent that Umbreon at 40 immediately, dude. I'm not fucking putting that bulk. I don't know, dude.
I had too much shit, so I was like, I was doing the math brain, but it fucked on me. I feel, you know what I mean?
Honestly, like, I've just learned that 40 is a thing. Like, I was like, oh, you can make money at $40 creating a card.
I
I had
feel,
no idea, bro. None of my shit was ever that, like, super good. So,
yeah.
the Giratina and the silly Charizards. That's all I'm grading at 40 though. For
That's
now.
okay. Am I being conspiracy theorist? Hear me out. Let's listen to this. So I sent under 18 cards. I sent them at fucking what? I sent them at 30 when there was a 30 tier, right?
Okay.
It's 10, 9, 10, 10, 10, 9, 10, 10, 9, 9, 10, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay? Like, I don't know. That's a lot of tens,
That's a
right?
fuckload of tens.
Right? And
Yeah.
but then when we go into the 41, let me see. I don't know. It's 9, 9, 10, 9, 9, 10, 9, 10, 10, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 9, 10, 10,
Mm-hmm.
10, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 8, 10, 9, 9. It's like all the same shit, right? I don't
It's
know.
it's like adjusted down one almost.
Like,
Like
am I
it's
tripping? It almost feels
just
like so. My theory is just under 20 cards at a slightly higher tier is kind of a play, but I don't
yeah.
know if that is true. I don't know if it. Basically, all I'm saying, watch. I'm gonna read you my fucking 147 card sub. It makes me want to fucking bro. It makes me want to jump. Let me find it. That shit's got me so pissed.
Is that
Oh,
the biggest? What's the biggest one you've ever done? Like the biggest sub?
230.
Really? Oof.
This one, let me see. I'll read you parts of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, give me the highlights, bro. Let's play the hits.
Let's see. Yeah, I know. Okay, 6, 7. 9, 9, 9, 10, 9, 9. Okay. Nines. Okay. From row 7 to 16 is nines.
Okay.
Okay, so then I got two tens, then I got two nines. Let me find a fucking chunk for
A
you.
slew of shit.
Oh, okay, we got fucking 72 to 81 is all nines. Right? What else do we got?
That's
Okay, so from
unfortunate.
103 to 110 is a chunk of tens.
Okay. They got bored.
I know, for real. Hold up. Let me see.
You gotta
It,
send. Is it gas you're sending or is it shit?
it's like
You gotta
everything mixed.
keep them interested.
It's like all mixed up and all over the place. Do you know
Okay.
what I mean? But
You
then it's like
strata out like shit in the front, good
I
stuff in
used
the
to,
back.
but now I feel like the only strat I care about is just separating them as small as possible.
Okay.
The
So
other
you're
strat
not like going through and being like, okay, this one goes for like people do that. Like they all
I
have
used
their
to do that, but now I don't, after I got fucking destroyed. Here, watch
like
this.
who cares? Fuck it.
7, 8, 9, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, nines all the way through 8, 9, 8, 8,
Oh
110
shit.
on a fucking Caesar first edition. Bro,
Nice.
it's dumb. It was the fucking non-hollow. It's the
Oh shit! I was about to say, is it hollow?
no 8, 8, 9.
Yikes.
These are non-hollows too, just so you know. 8, 8, 9,
Mm.
8 on non-hollow. I don't know.
Yikes, dude. I
That
think
shit
you got an
always goes.
angry. I think some dude didn't get laid that night. I think that
Yeah,
happened to you.
that's always how that shit goes. I think in this sub, watch. Let me see how many tens I got on this sub. On this Pokemon one. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. Oh, there's like 10. I got 10 tens out of like 133.
Oh my. Oof.
I don't know.
God damn. I've been trying to like. If I feel like if I hit less than 50-50, that's a fail of a sub for me.
I
Like
agree. That
that's
was
where
my
I'm
worst
at.
sub ever. Like
Really?
that fucked up my life.
Yeah, it has the ability to. It's kind of crazy, like and like their inconsistencies can fuck your month. That is terrifying, almost. Like,
Yeah. No, I was recouping that shit so hard.
mm,
So and then it's like it sucks because it's like basically like the non-hollows aren't worth recracking. I know a lot of those nines and like eights are actually 10 quality, but it's like,
right?
dude, I'm not gonna the card right now is $30 in a 9 or whatever, but it's like in a
Yeah,
10 it's like 100, but it's like what's the point? I have to pay another $20 down. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, for
And
sure.
then for what? So if I sell for 100, I'm already down bad because I graded them twice. Do you know what I mean? If I did that, so if I sold it for 100 minus fees, we're at $80. I'm in. I don't
For
know, like
30 at least, just for grading fees,
yeah,
min.
it's like I don't know. It just doesn't make so I'm just stuck with all those, and it pisses me off. At least
Yeah,
for the hollows, it makes sense to crack them again. You know what I mean?
yeah. Have you ever done the CGC to like? Do you do that often? CGC to PSA cracking and stuff?
No, I haven't done that too much. I've done it a few times. Like I did it with a few sports cards.
Mm-hmm.
I did a Pulisic silver rookie. It's a
Yeah.
soccer homie, but it was a silver rookie. It was like a CGC. It was an old CGC 9.5,
Oh, okay.
and I cracked it and I got a 10. But then I did it with an Expedition Charizard, which was actually an Expedition Zard 9,
Mm-hmm.
and it got a 9. But I think you can 10. It was in that sub. It was in the sub that was like fucking harsh as fuck.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I would send that shit. Why? Like that shit makes sense to send to like the higher tiers. I would have. I don't
I
know.
know I'm bad about it.
I know people are cheap and stuff, and like they're like, "Oh, who cares? Just send it." But it's like, hey, if it that's a big chunk if they nine versus if they eight. You know what I mean? Fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I feel
and
you. I think I just need to send stuff at higher tiers. I feel like higher tiers, smaller amount of pack like cards, it's like it has so much leniency. That's like
yeah.
it might just be like my own confirmation bias, but it just feels
If it makes me feel better, fuck it. Who cares?
it's true, right?
If
It's
it
like
makes you feel secure, like
the inconsistencies got me fucked up. I remember at a
until they don't, until they fuck you with it, like until it fucks you over, then you just gotta keep going with it, you know.
dude, it's just the name of the game, honestly. It like sucks and it's like a super fucking annoying, but Just got to do it right.
Yeah. And Beckett, what is you do? I guess you have to do Beckett sometimes because 9.5s are valuable in sports, right? I mean, how
Yeah.
many times have you sent there?
Probably like 6 times. Not as much as
Really?
say
Uh,
6 or 7 times
I
off
think
the
you're the
top.
most like experienced Beckett grader I know, other than like Rock Pokemon. That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's sad, but also true. Like very true.
Beckett
Nobody
is like,
thinks that.
I like Beckett for the in between. Like when you know it won't 10 and you just want to get the safe 9-5, that's the play.
Yeah.
But also Beckett eights or Beckett nines are PSA eights equal Beckett nines. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
Beckett is really lenient up until nines.
Okay.
Like a fuck, I don't know. I kind of realized this after I saw some homies. Like he's like, you want to trade for my Snorlax EX PSA 10? And I was like, you know what I mean? Because he wanted
Yeah.
to give me the Beckett 9
Mm-hmm.
and he wanted to get cash on. I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. But anyways, so then I was looking at his like Snorlax and I was like, dude, this Snorlax sucks. Like not the card, but like the condition of the
The
card.
condition of that
It was a
card.
9, like a
Yeah.
Beckett, a BGS 9, but I'm like, bro, this is like a PSA 8, maybe even a 7 on a bad day. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's
I
like, dude, if you want to like, it has to be for very, really specific cards, but it's like, dude, if it's not a PSA 9 quality card, you can probably hit the BGS 9.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then the
Mm.
BGS 9.5 is nice because it's almost impossible. Like, it's not impossible. It's kind of hard to get nice WotC 10s. Do you know what I mean? In
Yeah,
PSA.
for
So
sure.
then at least you hit the 9.5 and you get that weird questionable in between middle
Yeah.
ground.
So
You know what
you could try to demand a premium or command a premium through it, but
Yeah, I actually never sold a 9.5 until recently, but
oh
I was
yeah.
like, I was kind of surprised. It was a Tyranitar Expedition 9.5.
Okay. That's good though.
Dude, I honestly like, I think it sold for a good amount. It sold for 800, and I was like,
Shit.
okay, like that's pretty good because the
Isn't that
9
that's close to what the tens like that's
10 does. I
a
don't know.
Dowie, maybe?
I think honestly, I think a 10 does like 2K. You know what
Oh shit, dude. Am I like that far? Jesus
I'm gonna look
Christ.
it up. But for me, I was
I'm
like, if a
tripping.
BGS 9.5 can be on like around half of a 10, then it's still a play for like big
Super
cost.
pickup, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got in that card for like really cheap too. Oh, I got
Mm.
in a trade actually.
The theme of the night, Papi. We
Yes,
trading.
sir. No, I got in a trade for so he wanted, it's the Squirtle card. It's the Squirtle Trainer Deck B PSA 10.
Oh.
He wanted that and some other shit. Do you know what
Hmm.
I mean? We did like this huge trade, and I was like, I don't know. And then he like kept trying to force the trade, and I was like, I don't know. And then it was like whatever, because he wanted to trade me a bunch of Beckett cards. It was like a Beckett Shadowless Mewtwo.
Hmm.
It was like a 7-5 or something.
Oh fuck no! I'm not taking nothing under.
It was
Even
weird.
nothing
It's
under a
like,
nine
I know
from
that's why it
Beckett.
felt bad. And he wanted me to put cash on top, and I was like, this feels weird. But he really wanted to do it, so I got to a point where I was like, you know what, fuck it, we'll do it like this. But the trade actually worked out in my favor really hard because I traded the Mewtwo. I got like 1,000 value off of it
Oh shit, that's
into
crazy.
like just random shit. It was like Charizards. He traded me like a pristine Charizard, like a modern one. I don't know. It's a bunch of random shit.
Yeah, that's hey, that's cool,
I don't know. I lost track of all this stuff.
bro. I bet that's amazing. I feel like, do you like keep track of them? Like, what like you're trading out in and out of it all, or like
I have
you?
pictures. I take pictures of every deal now, so I can at least, if I need to look back on exactly what happened, I can.
Yeah.
But I don't. I don't have like a spreadsheet or anything. Do you know
Right,
what I
right,
mean?
right, right.
Like if I have to find the trade, I have to scroll through my fucking phone until
Yeah, that's a
that.
lot of like my. There's too many pictures on my phone. I would be pissed off. I would end up deleting half of that shit probably. Honestly.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Ugh, man.
But yeah,
Jesus.
I don't know. I just want to. Sometimes I think about it too hard. I'm like, I just want to get rid of everything. It's too much work. It's like so much mental baggage. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that, dude.
It's
Honestly,
like,
like,
huh?
yeah, it's tough, but I feel like this is probably the easiest money that's ever to be made
I agree.
in all of time.
It's kind of crazy,
So
right?
it's amazing, honestly.
It's like a job, but it's like a fun job.
The fun. I was telling this to, I was talking to somebody yesterday about that. I was like, maybe it was Colson or something. I'm like, bro, you are so lucky. Like, you found something you're super good at that you super love. Like, that is, I've never, like, really had that. It's like, you just, like, go through the motions of life and just, like, end up somewhere. It's like he was driven and he knew what the fuck he was doing and knew what he wanted to do and he made it happen on his own. Like, that's
Yeah.
amazing, dude. Like, same thing with retro. It's like he has all these different businesses that he started. Like, to be able
Mhm.
to do something you like and make a living, that's fucking amazing. Like, we're super super lucky, I think, honestly.
No,
Like,
I
it's
agree. I
crazy.
think we were very blessed up to be able to.
Crazy to think about, bro. But
It's kind of weird, right? Like that we can just chill and like make a living off of fucking selling cardboard. Like it's
yeah,
kind of ridiculous.
it's like your only boss is like the eBay algorithm, really.
Pretty much. eBay
That's it.
algorithm and yeah, that's pretty much it.
And like everything else, you have the power. Like, you control what you end up selling things for on eBay. Like, you can go to the card shops and consign them and be like, "This is the lowest I'll take," or whatever. Like,
Hmm.
not everybody has that luxury, which is kind of, just kind of like perspective-y. I don't know. I've been thinking about life lately,
I feel
getting
that. I
real
think about
deep.
that shit all the time. I try to be more grateful about it. Sometimes it's easy to be like, fuck. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah, for sure. I
no.
like to get like lazy or get complacent or whatever, and it's just like, bro, this is
Hmm.
the easiest money you're gonna make. Just shut the fuck up and keep going.
No, I agree. You just get to look at cards every day.
That's the way I have to talk to my brain sometimes.
Yeah. No, I feel you. See, I always feel
Man.
fucked up too because I always just want to. I'm always stuck on the dump dump everything and
Dump
start.
it all,
Yeah, I don't know why, but I always get there sometimes. I don't do it.
bro.
But like I just
It's
like.
like, it felt bad having done that though. Like, I will tell you, like, I sold all my shit, like basically an entire, like, a $2,000 binder of
Hmm.
singles and like all my slabs, right?
Yeah.
For
What was
like,
this?
it was like right at the end of the year. I think it was New Year's Day actually. I took all my I like got a message and he was like, he sent me an offer on eBay, right?
Hmm.
And it was for a special delivery Charizard for 35 bucks.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, wait, I recognize this name. And I had seen it on Facebook somewhere. And
Hmm.
so I was like, this is a store. Why the fuck's he buying my shit on eBay? That's weird.
Hmm.
So I
Hmm.
like messaged him on Instagram and I'm like, hey bro, you just messaged me on eBay. Like, do you can I just like come down there and like we'll take care of this?
Oh, it was like nearby.
Yeah, it was like it's like 20 minutes from my house. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I was like, he's like, yeah, do you have more stuff? And I was like, yes.
Hmm.
Like, he's like, I need inventory after the holidays. Like, I'm super low because we just got like super bought out during Christmas.
Yeah.
So I just bring everything, like half my store in on eBay at that time, and like my whole binder. And I was just like gonna bring stuff for him to like pick out, kind of, and like take a little bit. And he's like, "How much do you want for all of this?" And I was
Mm.
like, "I've collected cons soon. Like, I can't just like liquidate all this shit right now. Like,
Yeah.
that's a lot of work if I had to put the shit back together to get, to go to Collecticon and have inventory. I had a booth at that time already, So I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, I feel you.
And so I kind of used that as a bargaining chip. I was like, bro, I don't need to sell any of this to you. Like, when he was trying to pay me like $1,300 for all my slabs and a fucking binder that I know I can get like, $1,800 for minimum, probably
Yeah.
raw, like of raw cards. Like, I was like, bro, I don't have to sell this to you. Like,
Yeah.
this
No,
is
I feel you.
stupid. So, and that was just the only way I could like get him up. Like, to pause,
Mm.
pause, 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 chat. Okay, I could
Oh,
not.
I didn't even think about that.
Shit! Swami's gonna clip
Pause.
me. This is bad, dude. Another bad one. Fuck.
Rip.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like, you have to be like, bro, I don't need to sell to you. I'm not desperate. And that's like desperation. like you were saying earlier, if you're too desperate, you could get anything off of anybody. Like
Mm,
you could give them the right deal and they'll take whatever. But
mm,
I was like, I'm not desperate to sell any of this shit, bro. Like you
yeah,
have to pay me. Like
yeah,
fuck you, pay me, dude.
yeah.
And if you need inventory, I have inventory.
Mm,
Like, the fuck you want from me? I'm
yeah.
helping. And then I ended up like having, so I got like 1,800 cash out of all of it, basically, which
Okay.
is like fine. Like, it was about what I'd get after eBay fees, probably,
That's not
for
bad,
everything,
honestly.
which is
Like,
fine.
I
It was
would take
super
that all
good.
day, I feel.
Yeah. And I didn't have to do the work of listing singles. Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing? Like, who cares?
Hmm.
So I did that. And then basically, like, the last couple months has just been building up
Starting over again.
my inventory, like, for Collecticon, which is crazy. Like, to think about for one event, it took me 2 months, like, a month and a half to get inventory for.
That's how it goes. Where do you farm your inventory from?
The B word.
Oh, it's a play. You
Yeah,
put
I bought like stupid things. Like I was listening to Mason talk somewhere, and I don't always listen to Mason, but he was saying like the most liquid card that he has probably is like the Pogo Charizard, just the regular hollow,
the Pogo Charizard.
like just the regular holographic Pogo Chari, not
Okay.
the Radiant, and where he's like flying through the city or whatever.
Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
And yeah, and so I found a lot of like 100 for like $30, and I was like, bro, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Even if I get $1 a card, come
Hmm.
on, what are we doing here? Like that's an easy triple. Like
Yeah. No doubt.
so, I bought a bunch of those. It's just like finding things that you can sell a lot of,
Yeah.
and
No, I feel you. I've
it'll
done
be good.
pretty good every time I went on there, but I
Yeah.
don't. I need to go on there more. I keep fucking up and not doing it.
It's very, you have to be like super specific. Like you have to know what you're looking for, which that's what I kind of like about eBay. I don't always know what I'm looking for really. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and you just like refresh and whatever. Like I guess you can do that on there too, but you just have to know the search terms you're looking for and stuff like that. And
No, I feel. I hate the grind of being like, "Fuck, I have to get up at 4 and bid on this thing." I
I
know
mean, you don't really have to do that technically. I mean,
you can do like the auto shit.
yeah, you can snipe it. Like there's ways. It's good.
I need to figure that shit out. I've been grinding
Yeah.
out that hard. I got a pristine Pikachu McDonald's from that though.
Hey yo, that's
It wasn't
fire.
graded, but like I got a complete set, and it's literally the Pikachu got the pristine 10, and all the other ones got 10s, like from the
Holy
McDonald's
shit,
set.
I've been looking for those, bro. I'm always trolling for those ones.
Dude, I got lucky. It was my first purchase from there.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow, dude, that's nice.
Yeah,
How
no,
do you not keep up with it after that fucking super lick, dude? That's
I don't
crazy.
know. Sometimes I feel like it's like IRL stuff feels like it's like more certain, I guess, and it's easier
Mm-hmm.
to just hit up like homies hit you up, and then you're like, or you hit homies up and you're like, I'll just give you this for that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But Bai feels like
Mm.
very grindy. Do you know what I mean?
It is super grindy, and also it's like I don't
Oh
know.
my god,
It's
I
like
said it. I didn't say
it's
anything.
no, nothing happened. Okay, forget it. We're gonna forget it, friends. Okay. Yeah, like I don't know. It feels like less, almost like less. It's like Christmas morning when you get your Christmas presents when it does come to the door, like when you get it delivered to you. But
Mhm.
it feels like you're just spending money and getting nothing until you get this like huge package at the end of the month, and you're like, wait, what the fuck did I even buy, dude? It's
Mhm.
crazy. What the fuck is this? When did I buy this? It's like kind of fun almost to
Oh, I feel
like
that.
have a little present when you get home.
Dude, I feel that. I might have to grind it out. I bought GameCube controllers off there last time. It was
There you
mobile.
go. That's kind of tough with the shipping and stuff. I actually started getting like a couple little things from there, like sleeves. I'm kind
Mhm.
of worried about the shipping price on those, but we'll see.
No, that makes sense, honestly.
We shall see. They have like Misty on them. They're super gas.
No, that's dope, honestly. I want to get another TCGs, but I don't know if that's the play. I've been doing Fire Emblem a lot, but I don't know like how viable that really is. You know what I
I've
mean?
heard One Piece is hell liquid, but I don't know anything about most animes to be honest.
Yeah, One Piece is liquid.
Yeah. I've also been selling Pixar cards. The Pixar Weiss Schwartz.
Really?
Yeah, they're doing okay. Like $40 for like the regular like hollows out of the packs, which is
Yeah.
kind of nuts. And then for like the big hits, you get like 50 to 200. Not
Shoot,
bad.
that's not bad, honestly.
Not bad.
Oh my god, okay, I can't stay on this website.
Yeah. It's actually funny. They're reprinting it at the end of April for the Pixar. I didn't
Oh,
think it would get a reprint. Yeah.
damn, that's kind of crazy, actually.
It's weird that they would do it. I don't know why, but I think they might be like ramping up for the Disney 100 shit to come out at the same time. So they want to
Mm.
have like both available maybe to keep the Disney 100 from stonking super super hard, but it's gonna stonk whatever. It doesn't matter.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know, it might keep people. If you like divert people's attention to two different things, might not go dumb dumb.
Are you gonna buy into Lorcana?
Honestly, it depends. It depends on what it looks like. I just don't know what the cards look like really. Like,
Dude, the fucking the pre-release ones at the expo are fucking stalking out like crazy.
yeah. One of my friends Ivy has the Pikachu or the Pikachu, the Mickey, the Mickey, dude. Like, I'm like, what the?
Really? How
Yeah,
did
and she graded two of them, and oopsies. Yeah, she graded two of them, and one got a 10, one got a 9, I think. So
is she flipping it or is she holding on to it?
she's a holder, friend. Shout
God.
out to Ivy for holding. Hey, Squeaks,
Hold
what's
it,
up,
sell
dude?
it. Does she know how much the PSA 10 of that card is doing?
Yes, she. I'm pretty sure she is aware of
Oh
the
my
PSA 10
god, I
prices.
think it's like 3K.
I think she actually sold one of them to Gary. Actually,
Oh,
um,
really?
yeah. That's kind of funny. His for his kid or something.
Damn, that's wild, honestly.
Yeah. So it went back, given back to the children. Good job,
Oh,
Ivy. We
respect.
love you for that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
shit,
miss
dude.
Craigslist. Or I miss Craigslist when you could go on Craigslist and type in Pokemon and there would be a binder sitting there every time you know what I
Is
mean?
there one right now? Check
I
it.
don't know. I'm looking it up now. I'll read you. Pokemon TCG cards from Astral Radiance. No, thank you. The
Okay,
picture
I'm all
of the
set.
card too. These
Please
cards
don't
are packed
know.
fresh, mint condition. For more details on what I have, contact me. Thanks. I'm good.
Okay.
Let's see.
Doesn't sound
GameCube with
promising.
this kind of fire. GameCube with Pokemon Coliseum and Gale of Darkness. $500. Okay.
Oh, he is crazy.
Hey,
Okay.
Gale of Darkness is probably what, $100 or something.
Is it?
I
They're
don't know.
sealed? Or
No,
what?
they're CIB.
Okay.
Gale of
Hmm.
Darkness.
No
Oh,
collections in your area?
it's the Gale of Darkness GameCube.
Oh, okay. So it's like a special edition. Yeah.
Okay, that might actually be a play. Hold up.
Let me just check that real quick on 135.
Gale of Darkness game. I didn't even realize that. I would probably have to put in system, right? System. Please. Oh, bro, that shit's only worth like 100. There's only one listed for 150.
Yikes, dude.
This is cheese.
He's got some expectations that are not
Yeah, we're done.
real.
Okay, next one. Pokemon Light case. Oh, Pokemon card collection.
That's promising.
I have my Pokemon card collection for sale. 235. All cards are in perfect condition.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. It's
Is it
all
English? No,
modern
it's not.
bulk. It's do you know the modern bulk, but then they sort it by color?
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a good tactic. I like it. I've just never. It takes a lot of time to do that.
all right, we're ignoring that.
He's
Oh,
doing
there's
a lot of
a
free work, dude.
theme deck. Team
Nice.
Rocket Trouble theme deck. Has original price from KB Toys. Sold in 2002.
Is it
Kept in
sealed?
great condition. They want 245. I'm over it.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's never like that anymore. Like where you can just
Mhm.
get like a binder. They're like Pokemon card binder, $100. Do you know what I mean?
And it's just filled with little treasures. So.
My favorite thing though is when homies have graded cards and they're all fours. Have you seen that yet? Like just locally?
No, I have not been blessed enough to see that fucking madness now.
That shit's so funny to me. Like they'll be like slabs for sale. Anyone want? And it's like PSA 4 Gyarados, Watsy. Like you know what I mean?
You
Or
know
like
what was some of the saddest shit during the boom is watching like return videos of like dudes that have never graded cards before, and
mm,
they would get back and it would just be like they've waited 2 years for these cards, right? And
yeah.
then they're all like fives and sevens, and they're like, wait a minute, my cards aren't good.
I
And
know.
it's like, oh, that was so sad during the boom, dude.
I remember that. That shit was funny.
That was super
Honestly.
dark, but super funny, honestly. Like,
No, that shit was super, super
uh,
funny. I remember everyone was farming Pokemon content too, so everyone was literally just posting like their
anything you had that was like, oh, I'm opening a pack. Okay,
Mhm.
let's post it.
Yeah. That was a crazy time. I wish I could relive that time. That time was wild.
Bro, you should have grinded like 1,000 times harder, bro. You'd be Pokerev right now, dude. What the fuck?
I should have done the YouTube shit. I know. I felt like such a crossroads. I feel like to blow up on YouTube, I have to be a sellout. Like,
Hmm,
not okay. Let me rephrase that.
sometimes.
Let me rephrase that. I think I have to make more content appealing to more casual collectors to farm the algorithm.
Yes.
I don't know.
That's
I've
true.
thought about it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like what? It's like literally, let's talk about modern. You want to invest in modern, guys? Let's fucking do it. Invest in evolving skies.
Do not invest in Evolving Skies chat unless you're Squeaks Game World or Dan Catch 'em All Collectibles, and you're fine. You can invest to your heart's content.
Invest
But
in evolving
we,
skies. It has Rayquaza and Eevees. And then Crown Zenith the next hidden fates? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
that is a video title. You should just make that and just like start talking shit about Hidden Fates or something, and then
That'd be so funny.
you get views.
I don't
Easy
know.
peasy.
Let me talk to you about this because I do have that moral dilemma because I think I can farm YouTube. Like I feel like it's
Mm-hmm.
like I developed enough an audience, but it's like for me to like it's like okay, our niche of like Pokemon card content has slowed down a lot. So it's like
Right.
to keep growing, you have to it's like the only okay, I think Twice Baked Jake is a good example where he does both, but it's like very shallow knowledge. Do you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
But he taps into both like sides, at least like thinking about making good decisions and like the
Yeah.
casual collector.
Hmm.
But it's like, I don't know.
I think it's cool. Like, I think you're kind of like you could be like a hybrid between like that trading card empire, whatever the fuck that guy with the vlogs,
Yeah.
like, and Dan almost. You know what I mean? Like a baby version of those. Baby, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like where you have certain times where you're at the shows and you have like showing off like what you're picking up or what you're getting rid of and all that stuff, because I think people like to see that stuff. It's super popular in sports, but almost nobody's doing it in Pokemon, which I think is
Yeah.
crazy. Like,
You
and
have a really
then
good.
you
Oh,
also show like a video afterwards of like, this is the results, this is what I actually made off of these cards, like after you've sold them, or what you expect to make off them or something like that. I don't know, it'd be
mhm.
interesting, I think.
Oh my God. You know who does good too is freaking Pat Flynn.
Yeah, dude, he's super goated. I mean, he's got like all the cameras and shit like that. He's got like dummy
Dude, I should
equipment
just copy
and
his formula.
whatever. Yeah, I mean, can I? You should like try to like complete a binder in whatever time. You know what I mean? Like, or if can I complete this binder in one show?
Yeah. See, you know where that's a dilemma though is like because it's like I talked to my little brother about this because I was like, I need to farm content. Content is so farmable. You know what I mean? But then I was like,
Mm-hmm.
then we were talking about Pat Flynn. He's like, dude, even like my friend who doesn't even collect Pokemon cards knows about Pat Flynn, like the YouTube videos of that. And I was like, okay. But then this is where the dilemma comes in, where it's like, if I'm at a show, I'm there to sell this shit that I have, and that's like if I make a YouTube video, that becomes the project. You get what I'm trying to say? Like that's a whole weekend endeavor that like it's like anytime you're making content, you're diverting time because it's like you make money off selling, buying and selling Pokemon cards. So it's like
Right.
reverting your attention somewhere else distracts from that part of
Yeah.
it. So I'm like, where's the
100%.
like payoff? I don't know. You know what I
I
mean?
don't know how these guys do it. I think it's amazing. Like it's like having to basically like produce an entire like event basically like each vlog is like an event basically that they're producing or like
I need to research Pokerev again.
it's kind of crazy like I guess they don't have a ton of cards or if you just have like a table and you can like I think you had a good one at Collecticon like showing the stuff that you were picking up and trying at least trying to like show the things that were happening at the booth and
Mm,
then it's just like a lot of b-roll and like talking to like doing little blurbs here with like people that you're picking stuff up from. People just
yeah,
want to see what happens. I feel like nobody's gone to shows because everyone's been locked up for fucking 2 years or whatever it is now.
no,
People are just starting to go to shows, like for Pokemon at least.
it's true.
But yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
it's like it sucks because I mean, you technically you don't have to like do farmy things. Like you just put like crazy something stupid in the title, but it doesn't have to be like the videos don't have to be like super sellouty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you. Part of me
You
wants.
can
I know I was like, I don't want to be a sellout, but then another part of me was like, maybe I should just be a sellout.
fuck it. So
I'm so. This is where I'm at. Is like with YouTube content, it's so. What do I do?
it's funny, bro.
Paralysis shit. Where I'm like, I'm kind of just like, fuck it. It's too much work to think about. You know
It's
what I mean?
easier to do nothing for sure, but like I think it's a part of the hobby that not everyone gets to see. You know
Nah, I feel
that
that.
people are interested in. So
I do
I
have
would
one
encourage
video.
it.
It's actually already edited. I literally just haven't uploaded it because I'm like, I want to like have like 10 videos so it looks like I'm up actually like.
So I'm actually trying. Looks like I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
fire, dude. That's funny.
That's what. So I have one that's done. It's actually about the collection I just bought. So
Oh,
it's just
nice.
like
Okay.
going through that entire thing. You know what I mean?
Good shit, dude. Hell yeah. I
But
mean,
I don't know, dude. I'm
people
like
like
so.
that.
I'm like so like. Maybe I'm just thinking about it too much. You know what I mean? But part of it for me too is like I stopped having fun making content. Like it was.
Yeah.
It felt like a
Um,
chore. You know what I mean?
I feel that, but I also like thinking about it is like if Dan 5 years ago could have gone back and done and like had records of these big collections that he bought and stuff like that, he would have them. Like he would have done that. I think you
Yeah.
may some point want that. Like as like almost a time capsule even, you know, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. I guess that's true. Actually, that makes a
It's
lot.
not always for them, it's for you technically. Like
I guess that's a good
you just
way
have
to.
to like reframe it a little in
Yeah.
my brain.
What content is for me? Yeah.
It's
Because
just
I remember
like
when I first started making content. Fuck, I don't even know what I was thinking when I first started making content. It's weird, right?
yeah,
I was
it's
just
got to be 3 years ago now for you guys, right?
something like that. It was just random shit too. I remember I was like the meta how it first started is I was like, fuck, all these people just open packs on YouTube and they get a shit ton of views. And then I started doing it. And I was like, I'm not getting any views. This sucks. and then um
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, the next meta is guides. And then so I made guides and then they didn't do very well. But then I made a what this is the first video that popped off right here. I'm looking at the history, but it's what Pokemon cards should I buy? August 2020 beginner's guide. But no, it's funny because I really felt this shit.
Oh, shit,
You
man.
good?
Yikes!
Uh-oh.
All right, we're good. We're good.
Okay, bad.
Yo, those crushed during that time. They still crush. Like there's like a new fucking baby Pokénav every time you turn around. I swear to God. Like if you just like look on YouTube and like go out of our friends basically, like out of our friend group, there's
Mm-hmm.
like random dudes popping up all over YouTube talking about investing in Pokemon or like it's just so funny, honestly. Like
Yeah.
They're
It's just
every week you get a new one.
I can't vibe with that shit anymore. You know
No.
what I mean? It's so what's the word? It just feels so shilly and it's so like but I don't know, fuck it, right? Never
I
mind.
mean, this is the Chill and Chill podcast. I don't know what to tell you, but like I'm just having fun. Like I don't care. It it feels bad when you're like basically like reinforcing people's views or like almost like you're if you're making modern videos, you're like reinforcing the fucking herd view.
Hmm.
And but if you like do something that's fun on your videos, like talk to a homie or whatever, or like hang out with your brother or something and just talk shit about Pokemon for like 20 minutes or whatever, that
Yeah.
people would watch that. It's so dumb, but people would watch it,
No, that makes sense. I might just be
just
thinking about it too much
for
too.
fun.
I agree.
Because like there's so much serious shit in this fucking space. Sometimes people just want to have fun. Like that's all.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
So if you're having fun, other people will have fun watching it.
No, you're right. I super agree with
So
that.
yeah, dude. With that said, it is 12:15 in the evening, and
Oh
I
shit, I
am a
know it's late.
tired old lady. So,
Sheesh. You ready to call
what
it?
time zone are you in? You're in.
Mountain.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's 10 here.
You got a couple hours till you go sleep. Boys in the chat, I appreciate you. And girls, I don't think there's any girls in the chat right now, but some I know will watch back because they're the homies also.
Yes, sir.
And what's your your female viewership?
Probably super low. Let me see. I'm so
2% gang. Let's see. I'm at like I'm like the highest in the hobby. I think I have like
what is it?
26
Let me
percent,
what was it?
26% females.
Damn. Okay, mine
Yeah.
is dude, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like one.
It's
Or
gonna be 2% or less, 100%.
it's
Like
no, I agree. Let me see actually. I haven't checked I never like checked the demographics and shit. Hold up.
it's funny to compare.
Yeah,
But
hold
also,
up.
I do shorts, so it's like maybe sometimes it's a lot of like moms' phones and shit like that.
Oh no,
Probably,
that
I would
makes sense.
guess.
Hold up.
I would guess.
Let me get to it. I'm curious now. I'll do all time, lifetime. Let's see. Audience.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's super dark on most of the investing channels for sure.
oh, yo, okay.
Where we at?
3.2%.
Hey, yo, you're crushing Dan right
Yo,
now, bro. What the fuck?
whoa.
This is the only thing we'll crush Dan at in our whole lives is
Let's
our fucking female
go.
viewership, dude. This is fire.
That's solid 3.2. Oh my
That's
god.
great.
That's funny. Holy shit. You
That's
said under two, and I
great.
was like, dude, I feel like it's gonna be under like I think it's gonna be like
It's like
0.8.
one or less.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And I was like, dude, okay, 3.2 is
That's
not bad.
super
We'll take
funny,
it.
bro. Shit. Oh, Flex, dude, it's like super cool to like hang out with you finally. I feel like this is a long time coming, and I'm happy to like hang out with. I can't wait to hang out next time we're in like the same city, basically. So.
Yeah, no, definitely. Next Collecticon for sure.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh,
All
Dan said
right.
no cap. My last 28 days is exactly 3.2 also on the
Oh
drive.
shit.
Yo, yo,
Okay.
3.2 gang.
Damn. All right. Well, you could gain on. You just gotta make a video, Flex, and you'll like have more female viewers than him. Cause like girls are, that beard scares girls away sometimes, depending on the girl. You know what I'm saying? It just depends. So you got you're clean, no crazy hair. You're like you're good, dude. Just make one video. You're fine. You get 5%
I
easy.
know. I'll make videos. You
Uh,
want to know the other video I was gonna make? This is mad views.
let's
Either
see.
either the thumbnail title is gonna be are modern Pokemon cards overrated? Or wait, no. It's let me. This is what it is. Are vintage Pokemon cards overrated? And then the picture is shiny Charizard greater than base set Charizard. Easy views, right?
I would
Or
put the Radiant Charizard, two shiny Charizards. The new Radiant versus
in the
the old
shiny.
Shining. That way it looks
Oh,
like it's
that would
modern
hurt
versus
some.
vintage.
That would hurt some people. It's either I phrase it like that, where is vintage Pokemon overrated, or I have to say, are modern Pokemon card Or I put modern Pokemon cards are better than vintage Pokemon cards. Period.
Like over like the symbol, the
Dude,
greater than sign.
I can make the argument, and there's a lot of arguments for modern over vintage,
There
honestly.
sure is, dude. It's
But
yeah, it's amazing.
I don't know. I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the chat this, or I'm gonna ask you this before we go. What's your
Okay.
favorite alt art
Alt art
of all time? Sun and Moon or now?
Is it corny to say Latios Latios? I feel like that's everybody.
The heart one, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Second favorite? Is there a one behind that closely, or because that's not in my top five?
That's
But
not in your top 5. Sheesh. What's your number one? Let's go down. I'll name mine on down the list, and you name yours.
my favorite alt art is Galarian Rapidash.
I respect that. It's not on my. I have extreme bias against. It's like a line. Do you know what I mean? From the tag teams to the currents, and I'm like, the currents just. Let me get rid of all my biases. Hold on.
Let me throw away all of it.
You know what I mean, though? Like, it's hard not to draw that like line between when alt arts like cares and when they just started throwing them out.
It's and Empoleon. Empoleon's my number 2.
Let me see. Let me pull up a list. Alternate art.
Empoleon is numero dos.
But no, I like the Latios Latios a lot.
Josh asks, why do we always end up here?
That's funny. Oh my
Alright,
god.
Gashi. Did I just get a straight face from Mason when I mentioned Galarian Rapidash, bro? I'll fucking fight you. I'll die on this hill, bro.
What we got?
Actually, okay. Oh, that sucks. I don't want to say Empoleon now. I want to say Noivern. I would never have said Noivern in my whole life. I hate Noivern. Until they made that alt art, bro. Shit.
I don't like the Noivern.
It's like, it's a Rita. It's fine. Looks like
I'm indifferent to it. I do like the what is it called? The Lily one. It's the Lily, it's the Reshiram. Wait, no.
That's the one with N is the Reshiram and
The Lunala Solgaleo.
Lunala Solgaleo, yeah, that's fire.
That one's good. I'm trying to think what else. I like the Alolan Raichu too. See, I think I have a lot of bias because this is when I was like, oh my god, I love Altarts. And then now I'm like, I hate Altarts. Well, I don't hate Altarts. I'm just like, Altarts are very farmable.
I mean, this is how we profit is Altarts. This is take us to the profit land.
I have no attachment to the current.
No.
Like,
I sell them all. They go in and out, in and out.
Exactly.
That's it. Pause. Yikes.
Oh shit! Another moment. But I don't know.
Me.
Let me see. I wish there was a page that just showed me all the arts, so
all of them together. I almost bought the Slowpoke and Psyduck one last night. Actually. Weirdly
oh really?
Enough. Yeah.
I used to have that one.
That one's fire. It's a Tanaka fucking alt art. Shit, dude. Oh, sign me up, bro.
No, that one's pretty gas. The Magic, honestly, I love all the early error, like the early like tagged.
Sun and Moon ones are super goated, dude. It's crazy.
They're really fucking good.
Yeah.
Like the Magikarp Wailord one is fire.
Yeah, it's like classic artists doing them too. Like they got an Arita, they got a Tanaka one. Like they have like the Komiya with the slow. What is it? The slow bro. I like that one too a lot. The Galarian Slow King.
Oh, that one's fire. It's like the trippy one, right?
Yeah, the trippy ass.
You know what's weird? I feel like I never see that in person. Like at card shops, I've never seen that card in card shops or at card shows. Like it's.
I mean, Chilling Reign's kind of far removed, maybe, and that was like in there.
Maybe. I do like the Rayquaza Altarts. I can't front. Like the ones.
I actually don't like the VMAX. I just like the one with Zinnia in it.
Yeah, I like the one with Zinnia a lot. I don't care for the one where it's flying over the forest.
It's not that great, I don't think. But
oh wow, I typed in alternate arts Pokemon and there's a YouTube video called "Which alternate art Pokemon card is the best?" It has 33,000 views.
Jesus Christ! Okay, make that video, bro. Get 10K easy. Fuck.
I know. I just copy it. That's really funny.
Yeah, you could literally word for word actually just be like, subjectively, it doesn't matter what the best ones are. We like them and we believe
Alternate
in
art
more.
Pokemon tier list, and then I just sit there with Van, and we just go down, and we go, this one sucks, and we go, this one sucks, and this one's great.
We should do like a tier list, and we'll fight. We'll fight for our alt arts in the tier list. We'll defend our
Elion is
alt arts.
cool, but there's too much negative space.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
What else? Luminion. I don't. Luminion does not deserve an alt art. I'm saying that.
Bro, that's just gas.
It's fire. It's a good card, but the art is
I
really
also have one in my grading pile. Calm down, Brand.
okay. Okay, it's great. It's fire. Top 10. Top 10.
Top
Hands
10.
down.
Everything's top 10.
No, imagine Luminion if they did this art, but it was a Squirtle or some shit.
Oh, bro. I honestly think it's crazy they haven't done like starters.
Why are they doing that? What's wrong with them?
Like, why? Why don't I get a Squirtle Squad fucking alt art Squirtle, bro? What the fuck are they doing here?
Whisper, or are they being like, we're gonna give representation to all Pokemon, but then they keep making fucking Charizards.
They don't do that. It doesn't matter. Like, they don't follow their own rules if that is the rule. So shut the.
I don't fucking get it. I like the Espeon too, the one where it's on the house.
Oh yeah, that's fire. I'm really sad. Oh, the Celebi. Oh, Celebi from Fusion Strike. All
the
time.
Celebi, yes. I like the Celebi too. The
Okay, they're just all good. They're all good. It's not fair. This sucks. Like,
I don't like the Charizard ones from the UPC. Well, I don't like the Godzilla one.
I like the Sleepy one. That's my only favorite. That's my only one I'd buy if I had to.
I like the one where it's fighting Mewtwo too. I don't like the Lugia
Okay.
Altar. I think that one's kind of weak.
Ooh, can you vamp for chat? With chat for like 2 minutes? I gotta pee so bad.
Yeah. Go for it.
Darkness.
Tier list videos.
Go through it with the chat.
I might try. Hi, Josh. What about the Black Cat? What Black Cat? Black Cat. Oh, Umbreon? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to go through. Galarian Zapdos is kind of cool. It's kind of mid also. Leaf on VMAX is cool. Blastoise Piplup alternate art is really sick. Duraludon is really weak. The unknown alt art is way better than Lugia. I agree, honestly. There's a lot more going on. Looking at the moon. Dude, I never thought of Umbreon as a cat. That's what threw me off. Like, Umbreon doesn't look like a cat to me. I feel like, let me see. Umbreon. Alt art. I don't know. I never saw it as a cat. It's like a weird dog. I don't know what Umbreon is anymore, honestly. Like, what is it supposed to be? What is Eevee supposed to be? It's like a dog wolf. That's like the vibe I always got. You know what I mean? All right. Anyways.
Okay.
Oh,
Back.
Bet.
All right. Where'd we get to? Where'd you get to?
Unknown alt art is better than Lugia, and I agree. And then Josh confused me because he said Black Cat, and I was like, I do not know what you mean by Black Cat. And yeah, now we're figuring out what evolutions are.
Eevee, damn. It's like
they look like dogs, but fox makes the most sense. It is like a fox type of thing.
It does. It's like a cat fox. It's like a fennec fox almost. Or like.
Yeah, I graded all my alt art Pokemon cards, and this is what happened. And then this happened.
Who's that?
Pokerev.
Okay.
You already know.
And I got 10s on them, and then I sold them for lots of money.
I wonder if he sells his cards. He does sell his cards,
He does, bro. Everything he grades, he sells. Yeah.
No, that makes sense, honestly.
They have a thriving eBay page.
No, I don't even want to click on this. It's a Reddit tier list of alt arts. Okay, they put Tyranitar S tier.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
nah, it's B for me. Where do you put it?
I guess A, just for T-Tar purposes.
They put Galarian Zapdos S tier. I disagree.
That one's not. I mean, I like the Articuno the best, actually, weirdly enough.
Let me see what else do I disagree. They put Noivern in S, so you'd agree with that.
Yeah, I do.
They put Rayquaza. Okay, they put Greedent and Rayquaza. The the forest.
They're
Or
dusted as fuck
it's
if
done.
Green is in there, bro.
I'm done. I'm over it.
They are lies. I'm calling Sasquatch on those people.
No, I agree. Okay,
Mew is also a cat. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? That's the craziest fucking statement that's been said all night.
I don't think
Mew is also a cat.
What?
I mean, it makes a cat like noise, but it's not a cat, dude. It's like a little alien. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's funny. I don't even know what Mew is supposed to be. Honestly, I like Sableye Tyranitar too. That one's fire.
Yeah, that shit is gas. Okay,
No, that one's really fucking good.
What else? The other oof. The promo Espeon. What is it? Espeon and somebody the fuck else. Not Darkrai.
Deoxys?
Yeah, the Deoxys one. That one's fucking.
Yeah. No, that one's fire. That one's super, super fire.
They did awesome on those tin promos. Honestly, that Venusaur Celebi one, look, that's my favorite.
Those are dope
promo.
too. I like all of those a lot, honestly.
And that fucking Komiya Snorlax.
Oh, I like the Lopunny Jigglypuff hits too.
That one is funky. And then people always like sleep on the Sylveon Gardevoir one, and that one's like probably one of the most expensive cards. I didn't expect it to be. I was like, why is it? How? What? Like
I had one in a 10 and I ended up selling it.
Bro, those are like $400, $500 right now.
I think I got it like $350 off of it or something.
Yikes, dude.
It was a while ago. I guess
it do be like that, bro.
It's okay. You just keep that shit moving, right? I kind of wish I kept it.
It's fire, dude.
Why didn't I keep it? Why do I do these things to myself? I guess I should have a PC.
Yeah, we should not look at old prices. Like we should not look at cards once we sell them. Let's see, what has Josh got here? I swear to God, if it's a 3, I will throw a brick through their window. Shit, dude. How bad you rough it up? You gotta just go a little harder on that charge.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
Oh my God. All right. Well, thanks for vamping for the chat for me, dude. And now I for real do have to. I'm going to try to sleep tonight. It's going to be great.
I need to try to go to bed early too, but I'm so bad about that. I'm going to fucking sleep.
I know. It's been like 3 o'clock because I've just been like trolling fucking online to find cards lately. It's super annoying. It's dark. So.
No, I respect though. I want to fiend for cards more. If I could fiend for cards 24/7, I would. Like genuine.
Yeah. I mean, I'm new to doing it too, so like, or like at least selling. So it kind of like I've always done it, but it just feels like more purposeful now or whatever. So I like it more. I don't know.
What do you mean more purposeful?
Like I have a goal for the singles. Like anything I'm like trying to maximize how many cards I can get versus how much I think I could sell them for. That's like kind of a fun game.
Okay. No,
and like how many can I get in a lot and how much can this go? Like do I think this can go for? It's just like a fun new aspect of the game that I haven't really been playing.
Oh, I said, do you have a lot of LCSs?
There's a few. Yeah, like there's like maybe 4 within 30 minutes, 45 minutes of me.
Do you want to talk about trading again? This is something I think about a lot too, but it's like every LCS is like they want specific things. So once you can figure out what they want, they become that outlet for you. Do you know what I mean? This is another thing I was going to talk about with trading too. I kind of forgot. Yeah. But it's like your outlet routes create what you want to trade into. Does that make sense? Like
your outlet routes. So like whoever you want to get it, whoever you're giving it to or like getting
it's like if I have a person who will buy, like you have that homie who buys misprints. So now you are always down to get certain specific misprints that you know they'll want. So it's like once you develop your relationships with like all your stores, you can figure out exactly what they want. So if you're fucking traveling, you can trade and do all this shit with that thing in mind. Do you know what I mean?
Super smart. Yeah.
Like everyone has those. Do you know what I mean? That almost like is what informs what people want when they trade or buy. You know what I mean?
That's a really smart consideration, honestly, because And like the same thing with the LGS that I went to. He's like, bro, I'm super out of inventory. And I'm
Mhm.
like, I'm super not out of inventory.
Yeah.
So, like, hit your girl. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
honestly, hit up those, like, if anything, just go to the stores all the time
Yeah.
just to develop the relationship and talk to the homies to
Yeah.
like see
And it's
what
like now I know the owner. Like that's I wouldn't have known the owner if I also hadn't gone to this card show and saw him there and like had to work his ass for 2 hours just to like fucking hell.
That's fucking funny. But okay, let me say
Oh,
this too. Cause fucking I have a dude who only wants like fucked up cards. So I have an
oh
out
really?
yeah, and he's so it's like I have that and I have one LCS that only deals like he's down. Oh my god, let me find it. I got these. What else did I get? Where is it?
Is the dude that likes fucked cards Josh in the chat?
How'd you know? No, it's some dude. He's trying to get collect one of every card, so he always wants random shit.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But he's
Yeah.
down. He like understands like grails though. So he traded me a reverse. It's the Delta species Charizard, the Crystal Guardians
Oh, okay, yeah,
Charizard,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He traded me a stamped Crystal Guardians Charizard for like literally a pile of damage cards. Like, isn't that fucked up? Like, and it was like clean too.
Oh.
Like it was like I think it'll get an 8 or a 9. You know what I mean? And he's like, I know what kind of cards you like, so I'll start gathering them and like trade. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
That's amazing.
he traded me like a Machamp alternate art for like pretty much just e-reader commons. You know what I mean? It was a lot, but I'm like, dude, for me, I'm like, this is
Who
all the
cares? Like,
box. It's too much work.
damn, that's amazing.
And then this is another trade I did too. So it's like, so it's the Gyarados Watsy 10.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me put you up.
Wait, yeah. So
Put you on.
Gyarados Watsy 10
Mm-hmm.
Hollow, the Articuno Skyridge Japanese 10,
Okay.
and the Kyogre 10.
Yo. Okay.
I literally just brought a box of shit I wanted to get rid of, and he just picked out. He picked out $1,200 worth of just fucking singles. The most okay to give you a perspective of this, the most expensive card was a $40 card, and it was
Okay.
one $40 card, and there was three $25 cards, and then everything else was under. There was a huge pile of like $3 cards and $4 cards. That's all.
Oh. Huh.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like stores
Damn.
have a different perspective than we do. They have
Yeah.
people who come in and they just want to buy a bunch of those $4, $5 cards, or they want those 10. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I feel that for sure. Like,
it's like
that's so interesting.
once you learn what your store truly moves, then you just keep bringing that shit in.
And they'll give you what you want. Like, you can find fire for like a bunch of raw. Like,
Yeah, no, dude, like for this, I don't know. I thought it was crazy that he was down, but it's like he knows he can't move this shit here locally.
right.
Like
Yeah.
no random homie's gonna be like, oh shit, you have a Gyarados fucking base set unlimited PSA 10, bro. I'll give you $600 for it. That's not a
No,
everyday.
dude. Yeah.
An everyday thing is oh, you have this fucking random $5 Pikachu card. Okay, bet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like one of those fucking Charizards, one of those Pogo Charizards. It's like, oh, I can
Mhm.
sell that for $2-3 all day. Like, if I have them, they're gonna go. I'm
Yeah.
hoping. Like,
And it's like I feel like homies, like people in our circle are like, oh well, card shops don't give you like full value. But it's like, bro, do you need full value if you're
if
trading
you
it?
graded it yourself, why the fuck are you looking for Volt? Like, you don't need it. Like,
Yeah,
you're scratching their back and they're scratching your
yeah,
back. Like, that's
exactly.
what I'm
But
trying to find.
most of the time too, if you just do that enough, they'll just fucking they're chill. Like once you're like homies, that's you always reach a
You
point.
get the
I've had that happen a
vibes.
lot of times where it's like we would trade at 70, 80 or whatever. And then it's like after a certain amount of time, they're just like, fuck it, let's just do 1-to-1. You know what I mean? Like once you're like chill enough, that's just you know what I mean?
Mason, are you listening? Mason, are you listening?
You try
Where?
to get the table.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah, that's fire though. That's funny.
You know what I don't know. That's just another thing too, is I feel like people like how do I say this? Like you don't need full value, and it's like you once relationships develop too, it's like it just comes. You know what I
If you're
mean?
in person, also full value, like showing someone an eBay comp is not full value. Like, though that person did not get full value, they got 15% less than whatever it sold for, or
Mhm.
20% less than whatever it sold
And
for
there's
if
like
they promoted it.
workarounds too. Like, okay, so you have to trade at 75%, 75%, but you trade ungradable set cards at 75% for all their gradable cards. Who gives a fuck?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. 100%. It's
It's not,
so.
but then you bought, like, let's say you bought all those cards at fucking 75%. Also, I don't know. It's like there's so many workarounds
Yeah.
to make everything work. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like a fucking, what? It's like a little, I don't know. It's just, I'm trying to think of a good, like,
It's like a self sustaining kind of.
yeah, ecosystem.
Yeah. That's a good word. Yeah.
And it's
That's
like you
good.
start here, you get in cheap on these things, these things, these things. You know this person needs this thing. You give them their cut if they're a store. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
there's ways, dude. Anyone can be down to trade at 100% value if you have the thing that they want. You
If
know
you
what
have something they want bad enough, yeah, there
I mean?
you can get. Yeah, you can get whatever value you want or above value if it's like you're the only one in the room too. Like it also depends on like how abundant something is. Like
Mm-hmm.
if there's none of them in the room, you can put whatever you can ask whatever the fuck you want to ask. Technically, too, right? Like
Dude, I don't know. It makes I don't know. I feel like
we got
sometimes
to do another one of these, like a follow up on this, like because I'm gonna see how I do in Orlando, and then you can like grade my trades or something like
okay,
that. That
I'm
would
down.
be
That
funny.
sounds fun.
That'd be
You'll
fire,
probably
dude.
come up you'll probably come up really big. I feel like you're fucking farming.
I'm trying. I'm just like thinking about it a lot more than I ever did. So I think with any amount of brain power more than I had into it is a good thing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No, I feel you.
So yeah,
No,
that's kind of fun.
another. Oh my god, this is a sports play, but so basically, I
Hmm.
got this card from this homie. I basically, fuck, I bought it. I guess I didn't trade. Never mind. But there's like a lot of like gaps in between cards. Is like the point I'm trying to make. Do you know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like it's like whether it's like how you buy or like buying in bulk or doing whatever. But there's the grading gaps too that leaves so much
Right.
room for margin. But dude, this card, so it's a LeBron like second year card or whatever. The
Okay.
subgrade where
Yeah.
it's a 10 edges, 9-5 corners, 9-5. What's the last one? Like surface, something
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. But
Hmm.
then it has an 8. It has an 8 centering, right?
Hmm.
And I was like, bro, this card is centered good. Why the fuck does it have an 8 centering? I looked at the back, and the back is fucked up centering, right? But dude, it's like literally like, dude, PSA gives those cards 10s.
Right.
And it's like I bought that shit for 450, and it's fucking a PSA 10 does $2,000. Like
Whoa.
I don't know. There's so many. That's why cards is fire too. There's so many gaps in between. Like,
It's like Dan's with his optimization shit. It's like he's optimizing where to send these things to based
mhm.
on what the condition is and what the parameters of grading are even like
Yeah,
it's super valuable information to have like how they grade and you know
yeah,
any like little fucking edge you can gain you have to do it
yeah,
like
dude. Those small nuances add up to so much money over time.
it's
Like it's
crazy like yeah I don't even want to like I don't want to bring up the example I was going to bring up because it's too soon for old Mason Cardinal gaming.
mhm.
But there was a Charizard, a glue rack that was not optimized correctly.
Oh shit. Okay, I don't even know what happened.
Yeah, he sold retro like um, first ed German Chari,
Hmm.
and he sent it to CGC and it got a 9.5.
Ooh, shoot.
Yeah, yeah.
That
It was crazy.
no,
It
that's
was
how that
super
goes.
bad. Yeah.
I've not optimized a lot of times,
I
so
feel like people don't like are too lazy to or like don't think there's value there. But like I mean, for sports, it's a lot different too because those it's like thousands of dollars for some of these cards where there's not as many. I guess right? There probably is way less thousands of like multi-$1,000 cards in Pokemon than there is in sports.
Yeah, it's easier to get into $1,000 cards in sports, I feel, just because
Yeah.
they're more abundant and they're like just kind of everywhere. It's
And
kind
it's
of
like deeper pockets are in that hobby too, which is true, you know.
like the culture of sports is way different. Like Pokemon homies will buy $20 cards all day, and sports cards homies would be like, "This is a waste of my time." Like,
Why am I bothering with this? No.
it's weird, right?
It's weird, yeah. It's like too bougie. It's like not bougie enough for them or something. I don't
Hmm.
know.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's kind of
Ugh.
crazy. But yeah, but then it's like on the other side of it too. It's like Pokemon homies are more like I feel like Pokemon homies care more about collecting, so it's easy to like
Yeah.
sell things. It's
Seems
easy to
like
sell.
bottom liney to sports guys, like more about the bottom line and like comps and shit. And if you
Yeah,
tell a person that is buying Pokemon what the price is, like 75% of the time you're probably not gonna get comped.
yeah, exactly. And if you match last comp, they'll be like, okay, that's chilling. Sports guy
Yeah.
homie will be like, last comp is 200. Would you take like 130 cash? And you're like, no. And they're like, well, how about this? And then it's like, you know what I mean? It's a
Yeah.
lot. They love the negotiating,
Yeah.
fucking trying to get.
It's like a sport almost in
Yeah,
itself. Like that is for sure.
they're just trying to make money. Pokemon people are less like that. You know what I mean?
We're wholesome. We're a wholesome hobby, dude. Come
So we try to cancel everyone for everything.
on. Oh yikes, bro.
Oh my god, I can't even get into the Pokemon card drama shit.
Don't bother. It's not a fun rabbit hole to go down. Nobody actually needs any of it. And
It's
it's
so
grown
rough.
men. A lot of white guys yelling into the void.
I know, we're so hurt about this fucking thing that happened with this piece of cardboard and life is unfair. So,
Yeah, we know they're nickel and dimey, but at least like, I mean, yeah, that's true though. That's the saddest part about Pokemon people. They'll come back at you for $1, and you're like, bro, can you just fuck you, pay me? I'll let you walk away for $1 right now. That's how annoyed I am with this conversation. Like,
yeah, no, I feel that honestly. You know what's crazy to me too, really quick, is
mm,
like there's homies who make a shit ton of money just selling raw singles, and that's like their entire business plan. It's just crazy
yeah,
how many like outlets and ways there are that
so
you.
many avenues of like profit of like revenue for sure. Like
Yeah, exactly.
I think Colson was talking about this because he's like, I don't know how long graded's gonna, all this stuff. Like, how long can we do this for? And it's like, shut up and just keep doing it. Shut up.
Print, just print, bro. And it's
Yeah.
like, even if it slows down, you're gonna adapt to it. You
But
know.
it's like, that's an avenue if you had to. Like, sealed is an avenue if you had to. Like, there's so many different things you could do, whatnot. You can do, like, all this stupid shit. Like,
Hmm.
there's infrastructure, a bit of it now in Pokemon that didn't exist 2 years ago. Like there's platforms that depend on Pokemon and like TCGs to be like actual businesses, like whatnot, and even eBay is like, I don't know what percentage of their business is cards, but I'm sure it's more than like 10%.
Yeah. No, definitely.
So it's like big business is getting involved. So the infrastructure is there, and we just need to fucking ride it, dude. I don't know.
Pretty much. And I
Ugh.
mean, yeah, I don't know. It seems for me, from my perspective, it seems pretty sustainable. Like I don't see people not wanting graded
I don't
things.
know how long people will be willing to spend the amounts that they're spending. That's kind of the only consideration. Like,
Yeah. Here, watch. I have to let my cat out real quick. Just keep
you're
talking.
good, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like if the amount of people that can spend money a certain amount per month, like halves, that's not good. Like, you know what I mean? That like,
No, that makes sense. I agree with that. How
but
fucked up is the economy right now?
I try not to watch the news lately. Unsure at this time.
I
Unsure.
can't tell because it's like I hear people and they're like shit's fucked up, and then I'm like, my eBay ain't fucked up though. Like
My
I
eBay and
don't,
my business ain't fucked up. I'll tell you that.
so I don't get it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so stupid. It's like, well, also, or how much you selling to China right now? A fuckload?
No,
Or
not
you
really.
have English? You have
Uh,
mostly English, right?
yeah, I'm mostly English.
Mm,
Is Japanese shit moving to China or what? That's so interesting. I wonder why.
yeah, I don't know honestly, but they just are eating up all the tens, all Japanese tens. You
Maybe
can't
I'll
keep
list some
them.
Japanese tens and see what's up.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Maybe they're investing now.
I think it's a,
Invest.
it's if they got like breakers over there, like some if the Logan Paul of China opens some shit, like we'd be in for something. I think.
No, that makes sense. I mean, China's a big market. I know when I list like nice LeBron cards and Curry, they love LeBron and Curry and like those all-star players. That shit, like actually a
Yeah,
decent amount of that stuff goes to China. Like
yeah,
when, so
that's fire.
I don't know what's
Hmm,
up with that.
that's interesting because they have Asian exclusives and stuff over in China, right? For Tops products and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So they have their own. That's interesting that they just like are snapping up English product too.
I don't really know. I don't know what's up with that,
Hmm.
but I don't know. I guess they just have money.
All right. Well, we're gonna do the grade my trades after we get back from Collecticon. Maybe we'll have somebody else that's from the other section or one of the homies in the live, and we'll have Flex grade all of our trades and see who wins or some shit like that.
Oh, that'd
That'd be
be fun.
fun.
Honestly, that'd be super
Yeah.
super fun.
All right.
You gotta take pictures of every trade.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do for
That's
sure.
the
So I
meta.
have
It
it.
just also like it's a good housekeeping thing to do. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah.
So you can check back.
Just to be able to reflect on it after, because like I feel like the day is such a fucking blur
Mhm.
that you wouldn't remember half the shit you did even like at the end of it. Like
Dude, yeah,
there's
exactly.
so much
Like,
going on.
and then think about like a month afterwards, and you're in this card, and you're like, "Fuck, what did I even give up for this
Where
shit?"
did I get this?
Yeah,
What the fuck, dude?
dude,
That's funny as shit.
it's a
All
lot to
right.
keep track of.
Okay. Well, you heard it here, guys. Don't take money. Just trade.
No, take money. It's good money.
Oh shit. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Old Card Shop, Mason, Squeakers, Ancient Mew, thanks buddy. I will see you guys probably after Collecticon. I'll either be on here or on somebody else's channel talking about it. You know how we do. And Flex, thanks again, and we will see you soon as well, my friend.
All right, bet.
All right, peace fam. Bye.
Later.